You definitely don't need to.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another episode of Cave Convos. This is episode 15, I believe, and if that's not right, I'll cut it out, so I'll win in the end, folks. But anyways, I'm one of your co-hosts, Dare Bear, joined here by...
Polar Reg.
And
Jeff Grizzly.
we are also joined by a very special guest, a mister.
Hi, I'm Mike.
Yeah, we got Mike.
Would you like to become a bear?
The book in the room is not going well. I'm sorry.
Yeah, we give a bear name to our guests. You want one?
Shit. What
You
bear
be
can
Bear
I be?
Mike.
Bear? That
Bear Mike
sucks.
is-
Bear, Big Mike.
Yeah, what is a good bear?
Big-
Quack. No.
Wah.
Panda Mike. Don't say my whole name.
Alright.
Bro just outed him.
Well, I
Bro
kinda
just
like- I'm
We've
trying-
had this issue in the
This
past.
is true. I'm trying to put the name together.
Would you like to add the quack noise over your name?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Quack over Mike's last name.
Insert this sound. Quack. No.
Oh, you want to take over the quack sound now?
Nah, I don't want to make the editing worse.
Wah.
I don't know. This is not going too well.
All right, I'll add both of those. All three of them now.
Wah. But,
Okay, yo.
What bears aren't taken? Panda, polar,
it's
Polar
weird we haven't
Edge.
had
You
a
could take
panda
panda.
yet.
Yeah.
Panda, yeah.
panda.
Koala.
Koala.
Is
Ooh.
a koala really a bear?
It's called a koala bear, but I don't think it
Oh,
actually
I
it
forgot
is.
to actually rip it.
I don't think it's.
I've been
Is
so
it in the family
enthralled.
though?
There's a red panda.
No, I think they're marsupials.
Yeah, but it still has the koala bear.
It has the name, but it's
Yeah.
not actually.
I mean, we're just in it for the name, if we're being real.
Yeah, you want to be koala-fied.
I don't know. We don't have to do that. I mean, that might be. I'm not trying to force any.
Koala
Mike?
fine.
Koala Mike, if you want, I'll take it. We'll
Koala
accept.
fine. That was intentional, I suppose.
Kind of.
If you guys ever had like
Brilliant.
a giant guest on here, would you like imagine you have like Markiplier or
Mike,
something on here?
Please
would you,
don't cut yourself short. You
No, no,
are
no,
a giant.
no,
He's
no, no,
not
if
a
you did
giant
have
guest, he's
Markiplier-
like 5'2".
No. Okay. If you had Markiplier on here, would you give him a bear name?
Of
Or would you
course.
just call him Markiplier?
He doesn't
Where
go to
did- where
BSU. You know?
We're to offer the. Well, he doesn't go to BSU, but we're to offer.
You don't go to BSU?
No.
This is Jeff's hometown friend.
I'm Jeff's
Yeah.
hometown friend.
We're from out in the sticks.
Out in the sticks.
Out in the sticks.
Still from Massachusetts?
Yes.
Yeah, so you can still be a bear.
Mm.
There was a bear in Taunton, so whatever.
I think that we still, if Markiplier or someone that big came on the podcast, we wouldn't force him, but we would offer him. Do you want to take up the mantle of being a bear?
We would pass
Yeah.
him the card.
Yeah.
We always
Yeah, we would.
definitely. He would definitely take it too.
I hope so.
We always offer it. It's never like you have to become a bear in order to be on the podcast.
Well,
We,
I'm really stuck up on the booking process
You
because
can't-
I clicked it and then I went back by accident and the room's booked. You know what I mean?
Can you get another room at the time?
I can.
All right, that's still worthy.
Should we
can see when we-
just wait a little while? I'm just gonna wait.
We'll have to get taken.
Whatever.
Alright. Strike while the iron's hot, as they say.
We still have an hour
Early
20.
bird.
I don't think it'll be taken, but we still have an hour 20.
The early bird gets the worm, but the early worm gets the bird.
Because also
Worms
I can't
and
make
birds.
another booking
Birds
if I
and
book
worms.
another one. All right, back to the pod.
Maybe you don't
Do we-
always want to be you don't always want to jump the gun.
So do we want to talk about the thing?
Which
Or-
thing?
The man versus bear, whatever.
Yeah, because that's kind of
Yeah.
slandering on our whole thing.
Yeah, facts.
Actually, we're so qualified for this because we're both men and
Yeah.
males.
Yeah.
So,
this
the
is
question
great.
is-
I have no idea what the topic is.
The
but-
question is it's really asking women this question.
Okay.
Would you rather be in the woods with a man or a bear? But so for you to answer the question a little better, that's what people
Really?
are saying.
That's the question?
That's the
Yeah.
question. Yes. But so since you're not a woman, this is what people are saying. Would you rather have your daughter, like 12, 13, that's what they're saying, around that age, be in the woods with a random man or a bear?
I just want to say the fact that the men felt the need to find a way to put themselves in this argument is awesome.
What do you mean?
There it is.
It's very fitting of this whole struggle because this is always that they say it all the time.
I'm just saying.
The not all men thing.
Yeah.
It's just on one hand, yeah, obviously not all men, but we always end up doing this where we're like, I wouldn't take a girl out into the woods and kill her.
Yeah.
Is that what they were talking about? That's what they're worried
But
about?
would you
Is-
do
Well, the
that? I mean, wait. So
hypothetical
you're
is,
saying
would you rather your daughter go out camping in the woods, be in the woods with a man she doesn't or you don't know, or a bear? Totally random man or a totally random bear.
You'd have to go with the human being.
That's what I
I
said.
agree.
Okay, thank you. I thought you were gonna say something else. The thing that I have to say is
This is never going to be Yogi Bear, right? It's always going to be
the
like.
thing
an
that I have
actual
to
bear.
say is
I
I
don't
know
know if Yogi Bear's
personally
any safer. He's smarter than the
if
average.
I was a bear, if I was the guy,
What do you think?
the
he's gonna
girl
try
would be
to do?
safe. That's all I'm saying.
Chris
And how
Hansen?
many people would the girl not be safe with? Pause.
But
That's all I'm saying.
I think on average,
On average, the man is more safer. I'm not saying there's no
Yeah.
bad men out there. There's definitely some fucking crazy men out there.
because I feel like most men, if teleported into the woods with a girl, would be like, "Oh shit, yo, we gotta get out of here."
I know, for real. Like, what are we doing in these
We
woods?
gotta get out of here, yeah.
I
But
don't-
there is definitely a percentage that would
Like, yo, I'm taking advantage of the
just
situation
feel
right
like
now.
a minority though, as opposed to a majority of bears.
What do you think it is that causes that actually? You know,
Like,
because
I agree with you 100%. It is like, I'm sorry, if you don't believe this, I genuinely think you might be mentally challenged. It's the minority. Like, the majority of men are not like that. Sorry to tell you. Do you agree? Like,
I
the
do.
I
Yeah,
wanna
I
believe
understand
that.
what you're saying. Yeah,
I mean, we don't know if it's true, but I believe it.
No, I'm not gonna even say that the majority of men. I'm gonna say it's just people. The majority of people don't want to see other people just absolutely get fucked over. You know what I mean? Like, people don't want that
We
normally.
want to help each other out. I think the thing with the people on the internet though is they really want to hate each other.
Yes.
Like
The internet's the most hateful
men are on
place.
the internet like this girl is too fat. Women are not funny. Blah blah blah. This and this. And then a woman goes, men like to rape, and we're all like, what? No. And that's kind of the issue here. That's why we're butting heads.
I agree.
who's butting heads?
Like it's basically it's men
It's
versus
that.
women on Twitter.
It's men versus women,
We're
but you
dividing
can
each
say that
other,
about
man.
every single fucking thing going on in this world. There's always someone that's on the opposite side for no fucking reason.
what-
There's probably people out there supporting human trafficking on Twitter.
No way.
I mean,
Sure.
I've never seen it, but
Well, if
I
they
mean,
are, then they're
Andrew
probably.
Tate.
yeah.
Is I thought this was allegations that were brought forth against him. You know, I don't believe that he is actually perpetuating sex trafficking.
Oh,
but-
it wouldn't be so funny if he was.
Who?
Would it be so funny?
I don't
Andrew
know.
Tate.
I don't know.
Oh, I thought you said like Tay. So
No,
I was thinking
Andrew
Tay
Tate.
Zonde, the
Like,
guy who
if,
created
like-
Chocolate Rain.
I don't know.
It's
Like, what
Chocolate
happened? I was like,
Rain.
what happened
What a
to him?
throwback! Wow. No, he should be alive and thriving. I'm sure.
I hope he is. I got scared for a sec.
But I don't know if it was real because they didn't like incarcerate him.
They,
Right.
Who?
they haven't.
Andrew Tate.
They,
Oh,
they
oh,
attempted
oh,
to.
yeah, I
they
forgot you were
had to
talking about
release
that.
him. Yeah. Or I suppose he made bail, but
Yeah, but I mean, I don't know. I guess part of me did want him to end up being like a shitty dude because
He is a shit. I mean,
he is a shitty
He's
dude.
a
He
terrible
scams people.
person.
So I guess it's not the act of
I don't
sex
believe- yo.
trafficking that I support, but I wanted it would if he had done it and gotten caught for it, great.
no, the thing that I'm saying, when I say like he is a
Okay.
shitty dude, is like he just says shit purely for shock value.
Yeah.
Like it's like if people really believe some of the shit he says, like some of the shit he says makes sense. He's like just, but it's like the most obvious fucking shit. Like yeah, no shit, and then I'll say the most brain dead, far craziest shit you ever heard. Like women belong in the fucking whatever he says.
So
In the
he's
kitchen?
perpetuating
Not that. Like he'll even
Make
go
me a
crazy.
sandwich.
He even goes crazier with it.
what is the craziest thing you've heard him say?
I don't even know.
All I've heard is like make me a sandwich, stuff like that.
He's perpetuating the divide.
Yeah.
I don't
So-
know. When he
but
gets
what's weird about it too is he believes that it creates a sense of appeal to women,
Hmm.
and I'm sure to a subgroup it probably does, but
Yeah.
I wouldn't think it's the majority.
I feel like he just preys on like teenagers, like 13 or 14-year-old guys who don't have chance with girls, and he's like, no, you have to believe
Facts.
this.
That's
You
what I
have to
think.
Get
I
to
wanna
this.
go to that though. The majority of women wouldn't want someone just for their car,
The incels.
yeah, facts,
and the
bro.
majority of men would not kill your daughter in that situation. In the
And if
bear
you can't accept that,
situation.
you ain't the brightest bulb, in my opinion.
Okay.
The majority of women.
It's all we're just
much like-
stereotyping each other, man. This is people are so up in arms about this, but it's not real.
Yeah. So what was the
The majority-
predominant response from
I don't
from
know.
women?
Women were like, at least I could, at least I wouldn't have to eat dinner with the bear afterwards.
Oh yeah.
You know. So there's like some of them imply rape, some of them imply murder.
All I know is, like I said about the men, just like women and men, they're like the majority of both motherfuckers are good, in my opinion. I mean, if that ain't the case, maybe I'm just living in a good, better world and what's real. But I think that's true. At least in America, the majority of people, in general, are not shitty people.
I want to believe that.
Majority? I think that's safe to say.
We're scared.
People
We're
just want to
scared
get
people.
on with their lives, and you know.
They're trying to fucking figure
Exactly.
it
People are
out.
just trying to
Fear
get by.
causes panic. Panic causes pain. Pain leads to anger. Anger leads to hate.
What is this, the fucking... What
So
is it? What are
I'm
you,
saying,
Yoda?
like,
Yo, you
yeah,
bro's
dude.
giving us the trail to the dark side over here.
Look, man, Americans, we're not bad people.
And hate
We're
leads to
just
the dark
fucking-
side of the
We're
force.
scared of each other. Everyone's so scared of each other now.
The point of this podcast is to be kind, everyone. Be kind.
Yeah, dude.
Spread positivity, you bears.
Yes, radical kindness.
Seeing maybe that reflects on us and our culture, our way of acting, but for a man in the woods not to be seen as like, this could be a way out, as this, this could save me, and for people to take that and be like, I'd rather deal with a bear. That kind of mentality, man. We gotta stop being so scared of each other.
One thing I saw was like...
But we keep giving each other reasons to be.
True.
The conversation is the one thing that we need, and yeah, it's the only thing that's avoided.
I saw this woman when I was talking about the Bearverse, man, and she said that there's like so many more, like the statistic is so many more times a man attacks a woman than a bear attacks a human.
Oh, that's fresh.
When like...
Is that fresh?
Something like that.
When I say that, like, no shit. There's obviously gonna be men see women multiple times every single. Like, there's billions of interactions a day between men and women. Like, there's probably a lot of interaction between a human and a bear, but it's not nearly as much.
To me, it feels the same as you saw Get Out, right?
Yeah.
I've seen it.
Get
Yeah.
Out. You remember at the end when the police show up and it's like scary?
The whole movie is scary.
But like the police
The
show
police
up
show
and
up
it's
and
like, oh shit, this guy's in trouble. That should be like a.
Oh, okay.
The guy just escaped like a cult that were literally enslaving these people.
And
that
And
was
he
the-
sees the
okay,
police.
that
That
well.
shouldn't be like, uh-oh. That should be a good thing, but it's this culture, man. We're scared of each other. And we're giving each other reason to be scared of each other.
But if it was a white guy, would he have been scared?
Probably not.
Yeah, no, he wouldn't have.
Probably not.
Let's be real. We know that. I ain't scared if I ever see a cop. no offense. I mean, like, do you get scared of these? Like,
I don't get scared. If they're following me, I get...
Oh, if I'm on the road and the cop's like near me, I straight up a little bit, but that's just 'cause I'm
But
driving. I don't want to get fucking pulled
For the
over.
most part, I wouldn't say I get scared so much as I get annoyed at just
Same.
at their existence, and it's kind of mean.
It's a
'cause
necessary evil, yeah.
It reminds me like of the parable of the spider. Like just its mere existence alone should frighten you. And I hate the thought of perpetuating that. But
I got pulled over the other day. Did we talk about that?
You
no,
told us after.
a friend of mine also got pulled over yesterday.
I got pulled over, and the guy comes up to me, and he's like, "How you doing, sir? I'm just letting you know because I have to. I got a little camera on. It's for your security. I pulled you over because you drove past a school bus." And I go, "Oh, my bad." And he says,
I think you did mention.
"Yeah,
that.
let me get your papers." I give him my papers. He goes, he checks them. It takes too long. He comes back, and he gives them to me. And he's just like, "All right, you have a good day. I'm just letting you off with a warning." And like,
But when he said something about
was-
the camera, didn't he mention like I won't kill you or something like that? I feel like he said that.
That was a joke. He didn't say anything.
That was an
Oh, he didn't
extended
actually
cut.
say that.
No, that was a Jeffreyism.
Okay.
He
well,
didn't say, "Don't worry, I won't kill you." This camera.
Story
I
more
was-
interesting for
that-
your benefit.
Yeah, that's how. Yeah.
That really changes the dynamic of
No,
the
he
story.
was
I feel
he was a
like.
pleasant dude.
Okay.
That's my point, though. I mean, it was an annoying encounter, but he was a pleasant dude. Yeah.
Pleasant.
I have a bear question.
But
Have you-
I'm sorry, be crazy.
Have you guys seen a lot of bears in real life?
Never.
I've never seen a bear. Actually, I think I've
Black
seen them
bear.
at a zoo.
Yeah, at a zoo. I've never seen one in the wild
So-
though.
You guys never been up to like New Hampshire and
Yeah,
just
Clark's trading clothes.
well, yeah, Clark's Trading Post. That's the fun one. Meet the Wolfman and see a bear balance on a ball. It's a joyous time.
I
Shout out
remember-
them for sponsoring this episode.
At that show, they had the contortionist who could like fit into a little tiny barrel. And as she was like squeezing through this impossible fit, my mom goes, "They're all gonna get ice cream after, and she can't have any." And I was like 10. I'm gonna remember that forever. Because she was so thin.
So thin.
What are the chances of like just a bear? You go into a bear show and like someone's
Maul
gonna die.
someone?
Like what are the chances you think?
They're never zero.
They're
Speaking
never
of
sa-
chances, I was about to say this earlier. I want to say something. afterwards.
Balatro.
It does kind of have to do with ballot show, but
Boy.
what were we saying? Continue.
No, because like a part of you goes there. You know, when you're a kid, you're like, I want to see the bears. But like when you're an adult and you take your kid there, like part of you's just like, yeah, someone might die.
Someone could get fucking
Someone
mauled
could
in front
die.
of people.
Like, you know, the bear's wearing a funny hat. there could be blood on those teeth in a second.
It is a very dangerous animal to have.
Yeah, I don't like doing
What
that.
circumstance you talking about? Like
It was-
circus?
So, yeah,
Like a
it was
circus.
it was a circus.
how do?
I would
How
fuck
many
with
of them are
circuses
still
like that.
around? There's Circus Olay, but
Well,
It's up in New Hampshire.
well, yeah.
Clark's Trading Post.
We're talking about like
Doug's Trading Post?
there's-
Clark's Trading Post.
it's
Clark's.
it's like a scaled down amusement. It's not like an amusement park. They have like a little train ride,
Okay.
and they have like games you can play. But they have the main two things are the bear show, where you get to see bears do a bunch of different little
I
stunts.
think
And,
they like raised them.
yeah, and then they have the Wolfman.
They raised that bear.
The Wolfman is
The
like a
wolf-
train
like-
ride where you go on a train and he chases after like he has like a car and he has a gun. He shoots at you.
Interesting.
And if you're
Is it a poor man's Expedition Everest?
no, it's because that's an actual ride.
Well, you said it was a train.
Well, it's but it's not like
You're just driving a train. He just kind of like coming along.
it's not a roller coaster. But I will say, Clark's Trading Post, the Wolfman actually moves, unlike the Yeti on Expedition Everest.
There's a real
who doesn't move.
Wolfman.
There was a Beware the
New Hampshire,
Wolfman.
He
Beware
died
of the
though.
Wolf. Okay,
They had to
never mind.
replace him.
Oh, shit.
Well, no,
I
because
remember that,
the
actually,
original
yeah.
Wolfman was so cool, and this new guy, he's all right. But it's like,
I mean, the other guy was probably doing it for like 30 years.
yeah,
now.
he did it for like
He'll
40,
learn.
40 years.
He'll learn, yeah. He'll
Yeah.
get it. I believe in him.
So, but
Well, hopefully. Or maybe he'll give up.
The
you know?
Wolfman is just like a crazy
May-
old guy who would like set up contraptions that didn't work, like Muttley and Dick from Wacky Racers. He was like a cartoony villain that would follow you on a
Frozen
train tour
cartoony
of like the woods.
That's a job to
Yeah.
have.
maybe you guys should,
He
since
loved it.
you're the Bear podcast, you could go up there as like a
Should.
little vlog field trip.
That
We
was
said
fun.
something about this last week too. We were gonna do something. You gotta start doing things.
We have the video games
Yeah,
to
facts.
stream.
This
We
is
do.
true.
You're gonna be a streamer, it's okay.
I
Yeah,
think we could do it.
we can do it.
Me and Jeff tried.
I mean, we have a couple of
Well,
videos though.
me and Jeff have been doing YouTube for too long. We tried to stream too, and
Our friends are they're unpredictable though. Too.
Yeah.
They don't really, because our issue is we get too many people on and they're all like doing their own thing. Like here, we're all like, this is all we're doing. We're not just like playing Fortnite in the background. We're
Right.
having a podcast.
Yeah.
like our channel, like the best videos are like 3 people or 4 people, but
In
know,
the
some-
same room.
yeah, in some videos we have like 7 people play this game, 7 in like some of the best ones are like when me and Jeff are like 15 playing Cuphead or Friday the 13th, the game in my room,
Yeah.
and like on a weekend before school. It's like
Right.
that.
That's a
Those
good
are
point.
some of my favorites
In person works the best.
in person. And now, we still have videos, and I think some of our videos are still good now.
But some of the magic is gone.
Some of the magic because we're old, and the channel name doesn't fit us anymore, and
That is. Well, we're young.
What is it
Channel
called?
called The Young Lads.
It's called the Young,
Young
Lads.
Lads.
Shout
But
out.
every title is like 5 young lads.
We'll add
play.
it to the description.
Yeah, of course. If you want,
Five young
if you want to
lads.
see me and Jeff from 15 to now, check out that. It has vlogs.
Better
so you
yet,
He's
so you
really like got a history of
This channel will be Cave Convos' first follow.
Yeah.
Yes, I did
Our
comment.
first
Or subscription?
collaboration.
Is that what they call it?
It's
What do you
a
mean?
A collab.
I mean, it's a collab,
Well,
technically.
I will actually subscribe though to the channel with this channel.
Yes, and you'll.
Oh, we don't have any. We don't subscribe to anyone.
No,
I
that shows up
understand
on the
what you
channel page. That's why I want to be careful with it.
Well, you could just hide it.
mean.
Like individual ones,
You can you can just hide subscriptions.
all of them.
Yeah.
Well, that's the point though. I want to be able to show the ones that
You can do
You
like
can-
Like,
associated.
actually,
You can you can make option for associated.
Oh shit! Yeah, we didn't do that.
Any YouTube questions?
it'll be done.
We'll try to
That
get
will be
that.
done.
Jeff's association.
We've been doing it.
The
for
young
a
lads.
pretty
We've been
long
doing it for
time.
too long. Me and Jeff, it's funny because we have on the Young Lads channel. It's like there's a lot of us, but usually it's mostly me and Jeff who I edit the most, and then Jeff edits sometimes when I'm away
I like to be involved.
because me and Jeff bounce well off each other, so we do that.
Yeah.
And we've had people come and go, but me and Jeff have always been here since the beginning.
Yeah.
So
It's always just been like
You guys are the true young
we
lads.
are the fundamentally.
We
honest
are
lads, right?
like I think I have like playlists of every young lad with like how many videos they're in. I'm in
he
most
puts
of
a
them.
lot of fucking effort into this.
Too much. So I'm in like 200. I'm on most of the videos.
Two?
on the
You
channel.
guys have 200 videos on that channel?
265.
Jesus, you guys are going crazy on it.
Jeff is in like 170 of the videos.
Yeah, I'm just in them.
Cause some,
I'm just in them.
If you like Jeff, you want to see more Jeff, you go to Young Lads.
if you
Yeah,
like
for
Jeff
real.
or his
Want more
channel, but
That's been linked, I think.
My
Right?
channel's not as much.
We have a
music,
clip
it's more
from it, but
my art.
I didn't actually.
you didn't
link
know
it.
anything.
I didn't know it was active. That's why. So I
We're
just.
still go. Yeah, we're still going.
I thought that's the reason I was invited on. Me and Jeff are gonna talk a little bit about that. But
Well, it is now.
mostly Cave Convos because I appreciate this podcast. Jeff showed it to me. Well, Jeff sucks about this stuff because Whenever Jeff, like something happens in Jeff's life, or like something cool, or like something sad, he never tells us.
Yeah.
So we just find out months later. Like, you guys had this podcast, and he's like, "Oh yeah, I have a podcast," and like, he was like, episode 8 was out. I'm like, "What the fuck?" Like, like Jeff.
I don't know, a lot goes on in Jeff's life.
And
Yeah,
then,
a lot
like,
does go on in Jeff's life.
like,
I don't want to bore people with my affairs.
well, some of it's important. Like Jeff's, like one of Jeff's dogs died that we knew from like when we were kids, and like a year went by, and I go, "Oh, how's your dog?" And he goes, "Oh no, she died a while." I'm like, "What the
Yeah.
fuck, Jeff?"
Yeah, no,
That's a little
you
crazy.
can't do that.
When it happened, I was like, ooh, I don't want to share this. I was like heartbroken. And then I was like, well, now it's too late. So I was
So,
just
like,
Yeah, I can understand.
But like
Yeah.
we casually
very
mentioned it,
emotionally immature of me.
and,
I was
see.
like, I was like 17.
we were just like, "Jeff, we
Okay.
could have patted on your back and got you some ice cream, but it's too late now. We're not getting you shit."
I'm a stoic, dude.
It's water under the bridge now.
Yeah.
Stoic.
Hey, the more you know. It's a little lore into Jeff's life right
Little
there.
more.
He's closed off apparently.
You
We gotta
are
open, we gotta
closed
open our
off.
friend up.
If anybody wants embarrassing pictures of Jeff in the comments, email us.
I keep using that word embarrassing, but I'm not embarrassed by
Oh
it.
the
shit.
spaghetti picture. And
I think they're.
The spaghetti.
Yeah,
picture.
that's
That-
that's
that's a
ominous.
great
That's a,
What could
it's a
that
It's
great
a
possibly
picture like
mean?
I just got out of the pool and I have like a pool shirt on, so I'm like, for whatever
It's
reason,
an
I'm so
Adventure Time
pale,
shirt.
and I'm like wet, and I'm like over a plate of spaghetti. It's great.
Wow.
I know. I take it as like I'm being recognized for being iconic. It doesn't embarrass me.
I have too many photos of everybody. I like to keep memories, so I have like picture from random class in high school, science class, in 8th grade, and it's like I have a folder. 8th grade, it's just like me and Jeff in 8th grade, me and
Right.
Jeff in 10th grade. It's like all this
Damn.
organization. So when Jeff turns on me,
You gotta have
Wow.
the sentimental one.
I do have the sentimental
I
ones.
should record more. I just find it so like aggravating to like.
Facts.
I don't have the willpower.
Live in the moment. You live in the moment.
You make video. That's what I say when I'm like. We were talking about drawing earlier. I'll just do it because I like doing it.
But
You
I
just
I
have
save
a
it.
natural knack of just like knowing when things are worth keeping in the future to look back.
I like preserving stuff, so because
Yeah.
it's like you never know, we could die tomorrow. So
Okay.
if you have those pictures, I can make a killer video for your funeral, Jeff, and I think I'm gonna.
It would be hilarious.
It's like it's gonna have
There you
all.
go. You're set for life, literally.
Your
Yeah,
family's gonna be crying, but then the spaghetti picture's gonna come up.
The hard drive.
Yeah,
Spaghetti
Yeah,
picture.
the spaghetti picture is a good one.
We gotta see this at some
Can we put this up actually?
where is
yeah,
it?
I'll send it to you guys. I think I might have it on my phone, but I
Spaghetti
definitely have
picture incoming.
That's right.
it. Incoming. It's right there.
It's not even like spaghetti either. It's like mozzarella melted on a penne with sauce. It's just a strange picture.
Okay. Okay. I'm-
Pasta with sauce.
I have a feeling that I'm not prepared for whatever I'm about to say.
Yeah, I don't think I am
Griffin
either.
took it.
Griffin.
It's me at my least dignified.
Oh, okay. That's not nearly as bad as I thought.
I don't know. I love it.
It's
like,
classic.
That is funny.
I think that is.
It isn't
actually
as bad as I
iconic.
thought. I thought it was gonna be worse. I
The
won't
way
lie.
it's like framed, like I'm in the
How
bottom.
young are
of
you
it.
in that? Like
Oh.
14?
2017.
Well, who's to say that's the original?
Yeah,
It
true.
could've been
Well, this is from 20. I mean,
7 years ago, I believe.
the 2017.
But 14.
I
maybe.
guess 14? Damn.
Yeah. We'll go with that.
14 years young.
Look around
eating
that
some.
age. Maybe
It did look
12-ish,
like spaghetti though.
14.
Yeah, that's,
I like this one too.
oh, that's a good one.
Damn, bro, young Jeff. Who is that? Is that Bobby?
That's
Wow.
Will.
Don't
Oh,
tell,
okay, fuck.
say these people's names.
Dude, he can quack over it.
That's true.
All right.
That's the thing.
Yeah, but that's more editing.
You
That's fine.
I
you
think
will
about
delete
that.
a video instead of edit it. You'll just somebody
well,
will say
not-
something you don't want, and you won't put a duck on whack over it. You'll just delete the whole video.
Sometimes it's
Sucks.
sometimes it's unusable. Editing.
He's
No,
good at
sometimes
editing.
it's hilarious.
One time I got
No.
so paranoid about an episode and he made that shit look goated.
It's like Mr. Frog. when
I
he
do what I
just-
can, Freddie. I do what I can.
Yeah.
No, but like, so what you guys don't get is like, well, you don't record that much anymore. So when I'm recording a video and it's just like stuff like unusable garbage or like
Unusable
There's a lot of-
garbage.
yeah, well, that's a,
Wow.
That is true. There's a lot of.
there's a lot. I still have a bunch of videos I haven't even edited yet. So I've stopped recording because I'm like I have to get all these out.
Mhm.
It's like editing takes a while.
Yeah, I gotta say this.
It
I gotta
does.
say this
Not,
much.
it's not so much like that when we're together though, or when we're actually in the same room.
Oh well, yeah, it's different.
If you're editing together.
It's harder to like keep a conversation like this going online.
well,
True.
yeah, because
Yeah, because there's so many distractions. You
And
know?
you can't like you don't get anybody's like facial features. You don't see how they like.
It's like trying to
react
do
like,
school
the same.
through Zoom, effectively.
Yeah, you don't know when someone's gonna start talking or whatever.
Hmm.
It's just voices.
What makes it worse too is if you guys are all doing different things, then
Just that's another topic we have to touch.
okay.
It's not that deep. It's not deep. It's not that
Ooh,
deep.
Frederick has an apology.
Uh-oh.
It's not that deep.
All right, let's go into this. What,
It's to Mike, cause I just wanted to say that game we played Overwatch.
Oh,
and
you're
it was
bad.
on Rialto. Nah, I'm not. Oh, you're bad, roasted. And nah, I had like 300 damage in the first fucking round.
You had 16 damage before you died.
Like, bro's counting these stats. I didn't know he had it.
Every time I've played Overwatch with Frederick, I have lost, and it's crazy.
Well,
This is
don't
true.
blame Fred. Maybe he's in a higher ELO than you.
No, because because we have to do wide match.
No, we
Every
don't.
time-
No, we don't. We don't.
If you play with me, I'm not any good. I mean, don't be too hard on the boy.
I want to say, I'm sorry about that game. But the game before that, I picked Sword. We literally played a game before that. Won it, you dickhead. We didn't lose every game. It was me, you, and Griffin.
Glass half full.
Yeah, we won that game. And the first half, none of us did that great. I didn't do great in particular. I mean, I didn't do like anything special, but no one did. No one did good. In the second half, everyone started turning up. I started turning up. I was getting fucking kills. I think me and the DPS were leading kills for the first time. And we did that. And it was better than the second game, is all I'm trying to say. A lot better. We won that shit.
Okay.
And I was just trying to, but the thing I wanted to say is I can now play tank. I suffered through all my placement matches. So I can play the role that I'm better at now.
Thank the Lord.
Yes, thank the Lord.
But back to, I was gonna say something about videos. Videos are easier when you have a structure or a guideline you want to do. Like a podcast is much easier when you know it's a podcast. Like if you're just recording a video and you're like you don't know what it's gonna be.
That's gonna be the issue with us when we do our gaming shit.
Oh yeah.
I was thinking about because me and Jeff have done some school. When I was in school, we did some school projects, and it's always fun when you have a prompt and like
But
it's
who's to say we can't?
because you get
like,
creative with a prompt. But like if you just like here I'm playing Minecraft. Look at this Minecraft Let's Play. And
I
then,
do like to
Yeah.
have like a bit of a script when I do
yeah,
mine.
it's like
But I honestly would argue if we somehow had like Fred right here on his Switch playing Cuphead with a capture card going into this.
I know,
like
for
if we
real,
had
bro.
both going, I think that could work.
I would be playing, dude. That's the thing. I always, I would be playing Cuphead right now if that shit could be recorded. That would be gas. But
That's an idea. But then again, how much is that going to weigh on this too?
well, that's the thing. We were probably the thing.
Oh, I see. I thought you said you would handle the editing if we did streams.
I could do
Yeah,
this.
I could do that. I
Well,
could
we're not
rely
gonna do
on
this
that.
here. That's the thing. We would have to do it online. I
Wait,
have OBS. I could just
We'd
record
be
the shit,
streaming
send it
at the
to you.
library.
I'm just thinking, like
you have a house, Jeff.
You
You have a new room.
I do have a goon cave.
The goon.
If
the goon
anybody wants to
dungeon.
come over to Weymouth,
The Goon Dungeon.
the goon,
Bleep that out.
the cum dungeon. But I think that could work. Just watching someone play a game.
Because when
I
I
think
bought a capture card, it
A
was
lot of
very
people like to
fun.
watch that kind of thing.
Yeah.
We had a capture. I spent $120 on a capture card when I was
Do we need a capture card?
2018. I mean, if you want to
He
play on the
has one.
Switch.
Well, I can just. I don't need a Switch. I mean,
Well, if you play games on your PC, then no. But if you play games on your Switch or PlayStation or Xbox, you got
me buying Cuphead on a Switch was a rare occurrence, and I don't regret it. But I kind of do wish I got it on Steam. But the reason I got it is because I'm like going away to the Sphere. I've talked about it before. When I go there, I wanted to have the plane and have something to play on the plane. And while I'm there, while I'm sitting in bed or something.
I feel like I always get that mindset on a plane. I'm like, I'm gonna bring my DS and my Switch. So I have so much to do, and then I just look at my phone the entire
Yeah.
plane.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna need
Yeah.
something to do. It's 6 hours. I've only been on a 3 hour, like 2.5. I feel like the
It's a
Florida.
good game for like a 6-hour flight.
I know.
Once you beat it, you can get through that game in like an hour or a couple hours.
Facts. But isn't it like a hard mode after you beat it?
You can do the hard mode, yeah.
Can you be like 300% in the game?
Yeah, it goes deep. Cuphead runs deep.
Here's a topic. You guys ever have any bad plane experiences?
Actually, no.
No, not really.
Never?
Yeah.
I like planes.
I have actually.
I hate planes, but
Oh boy.
Let's hear it.
let's hear it,
Africa.
Darren. What is this?
Fucking Africa.
You went to Africa?
Yeah.
I didn't know
And I'm
that.
going again this summer.
Hey.
That's a long flight.
It is. I don't
Hey,
even remember
Cuphead.
how long it is.
Oh, you don't have a Switch.
No, I don't have a Switch. I don't even have a PC. I'm on console.
Switch
not
to
even-
console?
Not even the new gen. Oh, it is?
Well, I mean,
You don't need the new gen,
I
but
don't
how many
like
games
the
are on the
Switch.
new gen? Nothing.
yeah, you don't need the new gen. And guess what? Aren't they
All the
like?
games that are coming out, I'll need the new gen.
Aren't they already talking about the PS6?
They already are.
I would not get a
The
PS5.
PS5 has been out for 4 years and has like Spider-Man 2, and then that's it. Like, what else is on that thing? I have not turned that thing on since I got it.
I don't even have it.
I don't like the Switch. I gotta be honest.
Well, they're
I
make-
was like playing it, and I'm at a breaking point with it.
They're,
What
ma-
happened?
they're making the new
Switch.
one though.
What game?
It's like it's just these controllers. They drift. They have the worst.
Oh, they do,
Bluetooth,
dude.
and then
You have to get a pro controller.
I have a pro
everything's
controller.
like. I'm not even a huge gamer, but 30 frames on everything, and it's like
It's locked at that, eh?
Well, the Switch Pro
it's
is
such a
gonna
low
have 60
resolution.
frames.
It's not enough of a home console, and it's not enough of a portable console because the battery lasts 3 hours.
Yeah.
What am I supposed to do with this?
I mean, you're only there to play Nintendo. Like, I don't know anybody.
Yeah.
I just want to play Zelda.
The only reason I'm ever turning
I
my
would buy
on
a
my Switch
Switch
to play Zelda.
that has more processing.
If
It
Cuphead
can't
wasn't-
be taken out, I would have bought this Switch at home.
Facts.
So
Couch
just a
potato Switch.
regular game
I
console.
would love
No,
it.
I don't
Nintendo
think-
doesn't do that.
They're-
Nintendo doesn't
They're not gonna
provide
go
power
back.
into this like a powerful system at all. They give you the
Well,
bare minimum every
the-
fucking time.
The last time they
Fair.
did that was the GameCube and it failed. So because GameCube was on par with PS2.
But the Wii was a huge hit.
Well, yeah, because that worked for them because it was the same. It was just the GameCube too. It had the same specs as a game.
This is how they like advertise.
And then they went the Wii U and that bombed.
And the thing with like the
yeah, Wii U was the worst console ever.
Wiimotes
Wrong. Nintendo Land.
I didn't even know that was a fucking console.
fucking like
Okay.
Wiimotes were everywhere too. That's the other thing. Like, it was advertised, everyone plays together, and the Wiimotes were fucking everywhere. Now it's like, here are these controllers that don't work, and also they're $100. Go fuck yourself.
Dude,
Yeah, but it's still the highest. It's outsold the Wii and it
Yeah.
outsold the PS2.
No, literally,
It's the
like
highest
it,
sold
though.
console of all time, I think, besides the DS.
That
I think
doesn't
it
reflect
is
my
definitely the
taste.
highest sold console. Like somehow, even after years of it being out, the thing was still like after the PS5 and Xbox.
It's still outselling
It
them.
still is like being struggled to get in some places. There's just times like, oh shit, we ain't got Switches. Like, I mean, not now, but like over quarantine, everyone was getting Switches.
Yeah.
Animal Crossing, that was like the perfect
Yes.
game to come out to.
Yeah,
Nintendo
it's better.
is awesome. No, but
I don't like how
Their
their
games
run
are just
shit
very
now.
good, but they're
Their practices are not.
yeah.
no.
Games are good. I've just been thinking about Mario Galaxy all week for some reason. I'm never gonna be able to forget that game. That's
It's
a
the best.
fantastic
It's the best game of all time.
And they have it released on a Switch, but if you didn't buy it in a certain window,
You can
can't
buy it
Maybe I'm
anywhere.
just too
How?
old.
You can buy that on like.
Oh yeah, yeah,
They
yeah.
have
from
so
somewhere
many.
else.
They have so many copies of that. You could
You
probably.
can't buy it
still-
from like Amazon.
You could go into GameStop probably and find it.
I just,
It's not as easy as it should be. You can't just buy it on the fucking store for no
what are we
reason.
talking about?
How-
The 3D collection of
Yeah.
Mario.
You can get the physical.
My
right?
dad got it,
Yeah.
and I didn't even care to play it. My dad got it, and he didn't even like. He was like, "This is shitty." I don't know why, but he was like, "This is ass."
They didn't make Mario 64 like widescreen either. It's like such a weird thing to do.
You know what's the other thing is that shaking the controller. I mean, it was pretty responsive. That felt good when you were like playing Mario Galaxy. That's why when I like people like emulate it, I need to be able to like hold the thing and go and
Thing I
then
wanna
have
say-
it vibrate a little
That's
bit.
why I
in
still have my
hand.
Wii U so I can
I
play.
don't know.
I'm not gonna
Which game?
lie.
Mario
Did you guys play
Galaxy
Skyward
is so
Sword on the re-released one?
No.
I never played the first one, so I played it. Like I always watched my dad play a lot of early Zelda games because I wasn't good enough. Especially I told you with the Mario Galaxy, I watched him and I fucking at the levels I liked, I went back and played them. But so yeah, for this game, I watched him play it the first time. Then when it came out for the Switch, I was like, I never played it. I'm gonna play it. And I will not lie, I had to use the Joy Cons my dad bought because the ones that come with the Switch, fucking do have like drift. But if you do happen to have a pair, like that it doesn't somehow.
They work fine.
It's like not it
But then
it
they're
was
too
good.
small.
I liked it. I kind of fucked with like the motion control on the thing and having fun with it. Like it was fun. I'm not gonna lie.
I think I have like regularish man hands, and the controllers are just too small. The Joy-Cons.
They are tiny.
But I think Nintendo's just never gonna change now because it's so successful. Like you don't buy a Nintendo console to play Call of Duty.
Yeah.
You
Now
go.
they turned it around.
Yeah, you play it. You buy it to play Mario vs Bowser 5. You know, you know, who cares about Call of Duty on a Switch? Like,
Yeah.
60 frames is gonna be nice, but it's like
Really, you do it for the exclusives.
you do it for the exclusive. I mean, it
all
has
they
so
have.
many. There's so many though.
Yeah.
I
It's
gotta
like
say, like, Speaking of like live service consoles, Xbox Game Pass is fucking fantastic.
Yep.
That is really like, I wish it would work on my computer.
I just got rid of it.
Does it?
Every game I'm like, brother Bobby, you must try this game. He can play it because it's just free on Game Pass.
Yeah.
Whenever I try to recommend him games, he'd be like, you're weird and you like weird games and this costs money, so I can't play it.
I
But now
just
he's
got
willing
rid
to
of
try
it. Because, like, I've always had it on my computer. I wasn't really playing the games. And like you say, it's so weird. It's, like, finicky. Like, do I have it? Do I not? Because, honestly, I ain't gonna lie, I didn't cancel the subscription. The subscription just fucking stopped.
Yeah.
And I was like, I had this for, like, a year and 7 months. Why is this thing stopped now? And I was like, I'm not getting it again. I'm not even playing the games on it.
You could always just emulate it. Too.
Game Pass on PC so bad.
It's, like,
It's
just
so weird.
But on Xbox, like, if I was a kid and I had Xbox Game Pass, like, oh my god.
That'd be the best.
For real.
Oh my god.
Instead of begging your mom to buy you Lego
I
Batman.
never would have went outside.
It is so good. It has so many
still
games.
didn't.
I really didn't. But man, Xbox Game Pass is good.
I'm on the same boat as Freddie. I don't really use it that much.
Do you have an Xbox?
Yeah.
Are you a gamer?
Maybe you gotta. Where's your
He's not a
adventurous
biggest-
spirit, man?
I have tried.
Is Hollow Knight on
No,
it?
Hollow
actually.
Knight's on Game Pass. Celeste is on Game Pass. All good games.
All good games.
I mean, like popular indie games, you just get to play them for free, see what everybody's talking about.
Yeah, that is true. So many like
I've been
games like
caught
Stardew
by that.
Valley,
Is
best
it?
indie game of all time in my opinion.
Well, Microsoft bought they bought the studio.
Is it on Game Pass though?
Yes, because they own it.
There you go.
Any studio that Microsoft owns, they're gonna put on Game Pass. I think except Starfield. I don't know if that went on
I think it is.
there. It is.
Maybe.
Oh, it is. Yeah.
Is that
Nobody talks
EA?
about that game
No,
anymore.
that's Bethesda.
Oh yeah.
Fallout. Anyone?
Is the show good?
I watched one episode. It's pretty. That was fun.
Was it or is it? Would you recommend?
I would recommend. That show is pretty fun. Walter Goggins is awesome.
Because I asked last time, no one said anything about it, and I was.
What's
And
that?
now I got a haircut. My barber said, "Yo, you watch Fallout? It's pretty sick."
I
Now you
haven't
say it, I
watched
might
it.
have to watch it.
Jeff doesn't watch shows, so
Not really.
he watches Hunter x Hunter. That's a.
Yeah, he
Oh,
watches
Hunter
Hunter x Hunter for the
x Hunter's so
thousandth
good.
time.
Hunter.
Hunter's so good.
I got 30 episodes in and I quit.
Yeah, you have to be like,
Dedicated.
you gotta get it.
I think I'm
guess.
20 episodes into One Piece.
I'm 13. I remember it from so long ago. I'm on the 14th maybe at this point, and I just.
Nah.
I saw the live action, and I already know what's going on, so I just like don't want to like
Yeah, the pacing
watch it
is
again.
very slow.
Yeah. I'm gonna watch the live action. I said it before. I'll say it again. I'll watch the season 2 live action. Fuck it.
I might just, if I do go into One Piece route, I might just go into the manga because I really like the first art style of that show, but the second one looks so ugly. I don't know.
Yeah, they turned all the women into blow up dolls for some reason.
I like their designs and
Nami had a perfect design.
she is like perfect design. It's like very like cool, and then it just becomes big boob, and I'm like, what the fuck is? I don't care.
Yeah, the author is very perverted.
So is everyone.
Like
Hey, I guess it should be the. You should
Mark,
choose the
but I
bear.
figure
You should
if he-
choose the
if-
bear.
if
Choose
he-
the bear.
If he's spending like literally all of his time drawing this, I guess he would like to look at blow up dolls while he does it. That's the only reason I could figure it's like it comes out like why he would change the design so much. It's,
You know, One Punch Man. You know, the original webcomic is just like and then like the guy who's drawing over it, he's like has one obsession with this one character and makes her tits just like insanely huge.
yeah,
It's
I
like
don't know,
crazy.
I don't
When in
think
the original
perversion-
art, it didn't really look like that at all. But
yeah,
go off.
doesn't enhance the media.
I mean, it might get perverts to buy it.
I guess it's
Yeah.
just their vision of what's beautiful.
I suppose it's like a sort of feel-good technique for entertainment,
You know,
whereby
draws in some views.
I like hot ladies. It's not a but a question. But if you're just having a hot lady there and it's like not in service of the story, but in service of getting everybody to go awooga awooga,
yeah,
it's
it
weird.
doesn't have any meaning.
Yeah.
If you- So yeah, I think that is definitely something with One Piece I kind of resent. He just turned all the women into blow up dolls.
And they had such good
Gave them
designs.
like I mean, because all the male characters come in such weird proportions. Like some of them are huge and bulky, or super skinny and like twiggish, or they have a bunch of bendy arms, and then all the women just look like sexy lamps. So I think that's unfortunate.
Unfortunate.
All right. Would we like to move on to these two topics
These
here?
topics, I thought we just we already talked about Cuphead.
All right. So these other two then.
The war on drugs.
That's what you wanted to talk about?
I don't know. That's the first thing I thought of.
All right. Well, that is actually a theory as to why the United States has such a high mass incarceration rate.
Oh yeah.
The war on drugs. The other two would be racism and I just had a quiz on this and a final examination, so it makes no sense that I shouldn't remember, but there was a third one. What were you going to talk about with the war on drugs?
He just said
I
it
don't
to
know
say it.
anything. Yeah, I kind of just, I don't really think of these things ahead of time.
Okay. I don't believe that the war on drugs is a particularly worthwhile effort. I mean,
No, it didn't work at all.
there is literally only one reason as to why. Well, it was for other drugs, like, cocaine, marijuana in
Yeah.
particular. It was never for nicotine and cigarettes. But tobacco, yeah, America loves tobacco. America runs on tobacco.
Yeah, that is true.
Well, I don't.
Give me
I
coffee,
derailed.
TV.
So,
Because I had to wake up today for some reason. Let's get some BSU immersion in here. Throw that in. It's final
got a
examination.
final today, yeah.
I had it at 8 a.m.
Ugh.
I had mine at 2.
Well, my second one was at 11 a.m. That was poop
I think I
time.
saw you in the parking lot, your car in the parking lot. Did it end at like 1?
Yeah, but I was there for a while because I was playing pool with my friends.
Yeah, I think I saw your car there when I was going in.
Ugh, I got 2 exams tomorrow.
I still have 2 more exams to do and a project and another exam. It sucks. I don't know what the fuck their problem is.
Nah, you know what?
It's too much.
I got a what's it called I have to do. That Homer Simpson?
Yeah. As a Pac-Man goes.
These are dreary times at BSU.
If you could read my handwriting, it says favorite internet video and best sitcom.
Fave internet video.
Oh, what's
Okay.
your favorite internet video?
That's a really tough one.
That's a good
You
one.
know who I'm actually a big fan of, but it doesn't exist anymore? Equals 3. Have you ever heard of him? He used to be a YouTube channel that reacts to clips, popular clips on YouTube, or just throughout the internet, really.
Oh,
And he was a comedian as well, and I thought he was pretty funny. So yeah, Equals 3. I'll maybe add a clip there. If he copyrights me, I'll find you and I'll kill you.
equals 3.
Damn.
I'm sorry, I can't actually say that, but I'd be really annoyed.
Alright, you took a creator you like. I'm gonna do one that's fucking awesome. This web show called Mike and Melissa.
That one's a dumb one.
It's one of my favorites. It's a school project this one guy did, where he was in an animation class. So for his animation final, he wrote a story about how he was in love with his imaginary skunk girlfriend.
Yeah. Okay.
And it's maybe the worst thing. No, it's pretty epic. I'd say watch it. It's a cringe video because
Mike and Melissa.
Mike and Melissa. You can put a screenshot of it right here. It's,
Insert.
and scare the viewers.
And he showed it to everyone in his
He
class.
showed it to his class. It's about him hating his animation class because he thinks it's dumb and stupid.
Okay.
And then
And then he goes home and jacks off.
well, he goes home and then it's like a jump scare.
He has like a scene of it.
He's like a jump scare where he's like sitting in his bed twiddling his fingers and he goes, fine, and then he like puts lotion on and then jerks off and then the skunk monster appears.
Yeah.
Wait, he animated that?
He
Yeah.
animated
Okay,
this
okay.
and then he
Okay,
showed
like
it.
it's off, like it's cut below the belt.
Oh, I
but
see.
But
the arm's going up and down. And it's like really, it's drawn in like MS Paint.
And like the
He
best.
did this for a school
And
project?
he showed everybody
What
in
grade?
his class.
He's in college. He was in
Okay,
college.
okay.
He's a
He
college
showed
kid.
his class this, and then like, it's just so bizarre because like,
Is that part? Is him showing the class part of the video?
no.
Yeah.
But
It's the lore.
it's the lore. The best
the
part though
lore.
is it looks terrible. Like the animation looks very bad, and in the video he's making fun of like his professor about like animation. He's like, you could have learned something, instead of making the worst thing I've ever seen.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
it's
But
great.
it's your favorite video.
I love because I love showing it to people because it's like people are like they're like, oh, what is this, like Mike and Molly? They think it's Mike and Molly first,
Yeah.
the fucking sitcom.
Is that why you
but-
wrote that?
No, Mike and Molly sucks.
It shows terrible.
We'll go into that, but no, that's my But I
I'm
love
gonna say my
I love
favorite.
weird ones.
My favorite's, I don't know if it's really my favorite. It's just the first one I thought about that's really funny. It's the Bridge Kids episode where the kid goes to get molested, to go, like, he goes to meet the rapist, or the rap
Oh my
first.
God.
That's just
That
Bridge
was the
Kids is so
hilarious
funny.
one.
Wait, hold on. What, there's Bridge Kids?
Bridge Kids, yeah, it's this funny fucking show. But,
There's
yeah,
a
in this one
scene
episode,
where, like, this kid makes an account by accident onto, like, RuneScape.
and he makes, like, sexy woman something, and then...
Yeah, he clicks randomize. You know, he's got something. But he clicks randomize on the character, and it gets blonde baddie 69. And right as he gets on to play the game, this other guy comes up behind him with the username rapist and starts saying, "What's up? Age, sex, location?" And then he's like, "Come to the 7-Eleven. We'll show you incredible things." And then it cuts to these two rappers like on the computer.
These
and
two
they're like,
rappers.
Holy shit!
The only
dude,
way you can
like,
describe it is as rappers.
Yeah, they're like, "I can't believe we actually found a bad bitch on here who likes music." And the other guy's like, "Yeah, dude, can't believe the name Rap First wasn't taken." So that's the rapist.
Yeah, that's
And
the
then,
rapist.
Watch Bridge Kids.
It's so funny.
They have like 10 episodes.
What is this on?
It's
on
on YouTube,
One-
Newgrounds.
Oh, okay.
But the thing is, so who they're talking to, the two people who made the account walk away, and their younger brother goes, and he's the one who talks to the rapist, and he goes and meets them at the 7-Eleven, and then shit goes from
Yeah,
there.
and then he's like, "I don't want to fuck you. You're just a little kid. I thought you were blonde baddie 69.
Yeah, he meets fucking Skid and the other guy.
Don't worry, bro. Once she realizes there's two of us here, she's gonna be open.
When she realizes.
Jeff, what is your? Do you have like a creepy video? Are you gonna pick a creepy video, a funny video
My favorite video ever on the internet.
on the internet? The I Like Chickens Vine.
I like.
That is the hardest question. I really like
What
the
are you
one
pulling up
where,
over there, Darian?
No, I'm not pulling anything up. I have to take care of some pecuniary interests.
Oh,
of
yeah,
mine.
yeah, yeah.
Damn, that is a tough question. P-Shay Studio 1995 mix, I guess. If it was for the most played video I have, I'm constantly like. playing
That's the
that.
most.
That's a
But like,
song.
what is like?
My favorite video. I think of that one Markiplier video where he plays Evil.
What?
Yeah, there's an old video where he plays this game called Evil, and he gets like really uncharacteristically frustrated with it, to the point where he's like telling in-game characters to kill themselves.
Wow.
Yeah,
Markiplier?
Yeah, like this game really just broke him. And that's like my favorite video.
I don't like get too surprised by that because it's like they, you know, those Let's Players were up in like the 2010s, so it's like they, you know, them saying them like they kill themselves. It's like everybody said shit
I
like
don't know,
that.
but the fact that he got so frustrated with it, like,
Yo,
it's not. I don't know. There's something about it. It's a classic.
Cuphead has made me, literally, I've like just, after the dragon killed me so many times, I just imagine taking that motherfucker by the neck and just wringing him out. He was pissing me off so much.
Hell yeah.
That's just a little lore of Fred.
The lore Fred.
I guess you could, like, I was genuinely, like, I could see how someone could get so mad at a video game, bro. That shit is so aggravating. I was thinking about, like, oh, man, you don't want to know what I wanted to do to that dragon.
Fred be the tough boss.
All right. I apologize for being, a little bit occupied there, but
I love sitcoms. If we're going to go on to the next
the best
We're
sitcom.
just lit.
If we want to go on, yeah, he also wrote on the board our favorite sitcom.
what is your favorite sitcom, Freddie?
It has to be,
The Simpsons.
it has to be, what's it called? Friends, because I've watched it so many times.
You're a big fan of Friends, eh?
Basic bitch answer.
Yeah,
bro.
but my favorite that I really love is another one. It's another
It's
big
The
one.
Office.
No, I've never watched The Office. Really, I can't get through it. It's Big Bang Theory.
You can't get to The Office, but you can get to the
What
Big Bang
the
Theory?
fuck is this?
I love them. I love the
Big Bang
shows.
Theory.
Not even
we
Young
talked
Sheldon.
about it before. I
So
don't really
gross.
watch Young. I mean, I've watched.
I hear Young Sheldon's the good one.
I know, but
I've never heard
I
somebody
just haven't really
say
gone
they
around
liked
to
The
it.
Big
I haven't really
Bang
gone
Theory.
around to
No,
it.
but I think that's awesome.
How do you
I
not?
don't
I
think
don't
that's
know. You might
awesome.
not think
I never
people.
really watched last season.
People might not claim to watch the Big Bang Theory, but there's definitely people out there because that motherfucker got a whole ass spin-off. So we know people watch it at some point in time. But regardless, that being said, I've seen like season like 5 or something where Georgie starts becoming like a main character because this is in Young Sheldon. It's pretty good.
Yeah, this
But
is year One Piece.
this is my One Piece.
I just
guess.
remember our friend Mike Russo saying that Big Bang Theory is just blackface for nerds.
It kind of is.
Blackface for nerds.
It's just like nerd stereotype and like.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
You know what's also funny about that?
I've never watched it. I can't judge it.
But the Bazinga Man, I don't know.
The special needs.
I don't like it because the joke isn't a joke. It's look at these nerds and then look at this hot girl. It's like, yeah, the joke is that this guy knows who Green Lantern is, and then like the joke is this girl doesn't know what science is. Like I just can't get along with it. Big Bang Theory is just.
I'm not too deep into the Big Bang Theory.
But I've
I've
seen
never been a
clips
big
of
fan
young
of it.
Sheldon, and I find
I know you
that
haven't.
funny.
I've only ever seen like the first episode with all the laugh tracks.
I can't stand. No, the thing
It's,
about
like, awkward.
yeah, laugh tracks are what's called not the best, but
I'm gonna add one in right now.
Is it gonna
Why you didn't have to go quiet? I
Well,
mean,
that's what
when the
happens
laugh
in the
tracks
shows.
come
Yeah,
out.
that's what happens in the
Yeah.
shows.
that's so awkward.
Like that, if you watch shows without laugh tracks, you'll see the characters just stare at each other for a few seconds in between like jokes, what's supposed to be jokes.
All right, Jeff,
Yeah,
Jeff,
all right.
please save us in this
Save you from what?
from this best sitcom.
Nah, I'm
From the
saying,
Big
bro,
Bang Theory.
Fred or Big Bang Theory, you're sleeping on it.
I really like.
It gets a lot deeper than that.
growing
It
up.
puts me
Should
to
I,
sleep.
should I give it a chance, Freddie?
You,
No.
you should, I guess.
Have you given it a shot? or-
Yes, I told. I
How much
tried
have you
to-
watched?
I watched the
'Cause who the
second season. Well, I watched like random episodes on TBS, but it's every time I see an episode, I'm like, this just isn't. Like it's the jokes are just.
I'm in the same
nerd.
boat, but maybe if you see it chronologically, it'll make it better.
I don't
Yeah.
think. I'm,
You gotta get attached to the character.
That is true.
They
That's the
aren't
biggest part of
characters.
what's it called. That's bullshit. If you say that,
That's
do not watch the
bullshit.
show.
Freddie's
No.
I'm
unhappy.
sorry, but
They
you
get
can't say
no
they're not
development
characters.
over that.
okay, it's
run.
fucking. It's just the same thing though. It's like. Superman, like it's just a joke about a comic book or
No,
Star
it's not.
Wars.
No, it's
and then,
not.
And then, like,
No, it is not.
And then the
Where's the
girl
joke about the
character.
comic book? They just like those things.
Maybe it's like comforting for.
I'm just saying the punchline is usually like Penny's like, oh.
Bro knows the character's names. He
So you
watched
at least
that
know what
shit.
you're
I told you.
about.
Yes,
Yeah.
I told you I've seen the show. like,
You're qualified to speak on it.
Okay, so what are you gonna say? Well, I mean, I feel like you're genuinely just not correct about there not being any characters.
okay, besides Sheldon being fucking annoying, like the most annoying character.
He is pretty annoying.
Ever.
Damn annoying.
Raj
Like-
is a pretty damn good character in my opinion. He's not my favorite in the show. My favorite character is Leonard, who's probably right. He has the least characterness about him. But that's just because I feel like he's the most typical fucking nerd guy. So he's like a Spider-Man-esque character. He's fucking
Spider-Man has character though.
yes, Spider-Man. He's the most relatable fucking superhero in the planet. I just see Leonard as kind of he fits that. He's a nerdy. If you're a nerdy person, you're kind of gonna fit into the thing of
I
Leonard.
can see
But
what this guy looks like.
It's just
he doesn't even look like exponentially nerdy.
if
I
you
feel,
want,
but
if you want my,
he kind of does with his glasses. But
if you were to do anything you want, I'm sure you're.
Yeah, this would make a good Spider-Man. He's kind of got that.
I'm not saying
totally-
he is Spider-Man. I'm just saying Spider-Man is literally the high school fucking kid, like the superhero that everyone wants to be. He's the most relatable superhero.
He kind of looks like me.
Kind of does a little bit. This motherfucker is Leonard Hofstadter. But no, I'm just kidding. But no, what I'm saying is there's definitely like Howard at the beginning of the show. He's the most fucking creepy perverted motherfucker. At the end of the show, he has a family and he's grown out of that. He's not creeping on Penny every fucking chance he gets. And Raj, he can't speak to women at the beginning of the show. He can only talk to them when he's drunk, and then he ends up fucking being able to have some relationships. And he
You
has,
just got to get through a million bad jokes before you reach that.
that's
end.
like every sitcom. There's no sitcom, in my
I can't
opinion.
say One Piece isn't like that.
Well, okay, but like,
In my opinion, every sitcom, you do watch it more, in my opinion, for like the character development because the jokes
I won't-
can get
I
a lot
won't-
pretty damn corny.
I won't say that, but it's like I just never. It's just I don't even like the like I don't like the I don't. It's I'm not intrigued by these characters. Like I don't know.
What's
You
your
don't even want to
sitcom?
give him a chance, though.
I have given it a chance.
I don't
Are you
think you
repulsed
have.
by them 'cause
You
they're very
watching
comical?
the episodes
I
sporadically.
can admit, I've seen a lot
That's
of The
how
Office.
TV was though. It's not like now. Like now.
To be fair, if you did that with SpongeBob or any other show,
Well,
you
yeah,
would
because
enjoy it.
I've done that with The Office. I've given the same chance with The Office. I mean,
Also,
I don't like it.
sitcoms are supposed to be that way. They're supposed to. You can put on any episode.
Seinfeld's
Yeah.
the best case of that.
I do
That's
like
fair.
The Office.
Seinfeld's the only really case of that. Every other, it's the only sitcom you really need. You can watch any episode. Every other one intertwines. Every other sitcom does.
Because before streaming, you would just turn on the TV and see a random
So, what's your
episode.
favorite sitcoms? Seinfeld.
No. Fuck no. Either It's Always Sunny or Community.
It's Always Sunny. Damn.
It's Always Sunny is a damn good
sitcom.
pick.
That is.
That would have been like that's my number one.
It's probably my number one. I do really like Community though. If you've seen Community, it's made by that guy, one half of Rick and Morty.
I feel like I've seen clips, definitely.
Dan Harmon?
With like Donald Glover.
Oh, is that the?
It's Donald Glover,
Yeah.
Danny
Yeah.
Is that
Pudi.
the one where we like did the elf?
I've definitely seen some
What is the-
clips
what
of
is
Like
that.
there was like an
Bond
episode where.
Oh
like,
yeah,
John McCain or something?
John McCain.
No, not John
The,
McCain.
the,
You know what I'm talking about though, like the blonde guy
John McCain. Who are you talking about?
from Community.
The blonde Jeff.
The tall guy, he's like a dickhead. He wants to be a lawyer.
I don't watch.
Oh,
it.
that yeah, that's
I don't
that's
watch it.
Jeff.
No, but what's that? What's the
Jeff,
actor?
wanna be a
name?
lawyer?
Shit. Fuck, I should know this.
It's I don't know. It's
He was
it's
in
a very,
Spider-Man 2.
it's a weirdly forgettable name, and I don't.
What character? Spider-Man 2.
He played the bank teller.
I don't fucking know.
He played the
That's gonna be
bank
an
teller.
important character.
Yeah,
It was before he got hair plugs, so his hair looks bad.
oh boy.
Uh,
He has a big forehead.
He does, and that he was like balding before he got his plugs.
Wow.
There's a little history about that actor we can't name.
No, we don't know the name. But you do
There's a
know his
little
life
lore for
story.
that unnamed gentleman.
The history of his hair,
Uh,
whoever he may be.
well, that's the next video going on.
Speaking of that, Spider-Man 2, I
History
saw a
of his
video Alfred Molina recently.
Alfred Molina. Why do I know that name?
He's Dr. Octopus.
He's Doc Ock.
Yeah.
That's why I said, yeah, he said his dad didn't accept his acting career, and he died before he like really got to see it big. I'm pretty sure. He was crying. He started getting emotional. I just
And
thought.
you were getting emotional.
I mean, it was sad. I mean, you know. He was like, I think if my dad was alive, he would have approved, but like when he was alive, he didn't. Because he had something set up for him. Apparently, he was making like $30 a week. I wonder where the fuck they were. He's from England, so it's probably a little different and way back in the day. So, no, not even way back. So he was making shit. It seems, but he chose $15 to be in the actors union over that. So his dad was like, "What the fuck?" And then his career obviously ended up being bigger than
Right.
he would have been in that other thing.
Did he have any roles beyond Spider-Man?
He's been in smaller things. That was his big action movie. But he's mostly a dramatic actor.
Yeah,
But
I was
and he
gonna
does
say, I think he's
stage
an
plays
action
too.
guy.
Right.
So,
Okay.
He's definitely made his money, I would
yeah.
say.
I mean, how much do you think he got paid?
Yeah, I was about to
for
say. So Spider-Man alone, and
Yeah.
then years later, how much do you think he got for?
No Way Home?
Yeah, it was at least
At least millions.
just because he was like, who said?
If it means that guy gets a shit ton more money, then that's fine with me.
Yeah, saying he seems like a cool guy,
If
but
good actors get money, I don't give a fuck.
it was either him or William Dafoe that said they had like an interview about the villain, and they said that the driving factor for them to come back was money. I forget if it was him or.
Well, that's the driving factor for most things.
Yeah, but he just came out and admitted it. It was funny, but
I feel like most films are like that, though.
Get this man his retirement.
dude, the driving factor for me is money. You want me to work harder? Give me more fucking money.
His kids just wasted a lot of his money on college, so he needs to re-up on that.
But what's your favorite sitcom?
I'm like, I don't really watch sitcoms per se, but of all the ones aforementioned,
What do you say about Friends? I know you don't like Big Bang, but my like. Big one of it is
I
Friends.
don't mind Friends. I don't like people who say that Friends is. I say I don't like people. I don't like the opinion that Friends is
Bad?
Is bad. But I also don't think that Friends is great.
Have you been to the Friends Cafe in Boston?
No, my family went. They wanted me to go, or they asked me to go, and I was like, I don't need to. My aunts, I don't need to go to that. I love Friends. I've probably like seen every episode, like on like 4 times. I've said that before on here. Like I just would have watched it once, obviously, and then I just would always throw it on in the back. You've done that. You've told me you done it like One Piece. You just always have it on in the back.
I did watch a lot of it with like the subtitles on though, but I would put it on like 2 times speed at certain
Yeah.
points for sure.
Hmm.
It is slow.
Yeah, I'll just throw it on in the back
But
sometimes.
it's such a good story.
But I've watched it a lot of times, yeah, and there's a lot of things I don't like about it. That I don't like about how like the story, but I like the characters. I guess my favorite character is Chandler.
Right.
Chandler.
That doesn't surprise me.
I love Joey and Chandler.
Yeah.
Oh shit, bro! Went to the fucking couch.
Friends Couch. And you'll love this one, too.
Really? Where's that at?
It's the Warner Brothers lot in California.
Oh shit.
I sat in that stupid Big Bang Theory set.
It's awesome.
Hmm. Wait, where is it?
California.
Feel like filming that shit?
That's
Yeah.
what, yeah. Young Sheldon was filming when I went on that tour. That was the only thing they could mention. They're like, yeah, this is where the Muppets are. But Young Sheldon was over here. I'm like, what the f?
Everyone loves that
Let me
shit.
hear about the Muppets.
I like Young Sheldon, but like I really, Young Sheldon.
Did it like turn around? Like I thought people hated that.
Well,
show.
people don't like Sheldon.
No, because you want to know why everyone loves it now? Because in like the fourth or fifth season, Georgie, Sheldon's older brother, became like the main character, and he's way more fucking likable, and is actually a likable character. He like gets this girl pregnant. He starts having like a family.
Is
And
he
shit.
smart?
But people
She-
just like
No, Georgie's he's like a fucking, he's just a normal dumbass. He's not smart like Sheldon.
people like the family dynamic if you exclude Sheldon.
Yes, he's
Sheldon's
so
just
fucking annoying. In my opinion, he's never mind. He's the most annoying fucking character in this universe of the Big Bang Theory.
Do we have any
Wow.
sitcoms we're just discovering now for the first time? I mean,
I want to watch what's it called? It's Always Sunny. I've seen like episodes and clips here and there. They're always so fucking funny. I've never like.
I tried. I really did not like the pilot.
okay, well the first season's rough.
It's because without Danny, right?
Well, not just that. It's just like they didn't know.
really?
They didn't know what they were doing yet. They were like.
I could tell.
I might start on the second season. When is Danny
I'd
DeVito
start with the
coming?
third season. I think the first two seasons are good, but I feel like the third season's where it starts picking up pace.
I'll go to 2. I'll go to season 2, and I'll see if it isn't any better.
I'm watching.
Sheldon.
I'm watching
I've definitely, if I ever watch that show, that will be the last show I watch.
Nah, Young Sheldon, don't watch the early seasons. I'm telling, like, if you were going to watch it, skip to when Georgie is in.
but then you get like 3 seasons of a show. It's like, at least watch some of them. Like,
Don't watch it.
I mean,
I
honestly,
hear it's good. I haven't watched it, but I hear it's good.
maybe that's too much.
It started becoming more popular when they started fucking less of Sheldon, more of this other fucking people in the family. Specifically Georgie and that fucking
Sheldon's
grandmother.
like a character. Like he's kind of one-dimensional.
He's just annoying.
Yeah.
I'm
He's
watching.
just the fucking
And like,
emoji.
we know he's annoying at the start of Big Bang Theory. He can't get better than he is right now. At the end of Big Bang Theory,
Is
he
that like
isn't
the-
much better at
Is that
all.
the general consensus? People don't like young Sheldon himself. Or?
Mm-hmm.
The character, he's very annoying.
I've
And you know who
never-
else I don't like? I think people probably agree. The mom. She always fucking favors young Sheldon so much.
Okay, she's annoying, but I feel like that she's just an overprotective mom.
Yeah, but she just loves Sheldon over the other kids.
Well,
She gave Missy
that's
like a
her
little
flaw.
toy. And
That's
fucking-
her flaw though.
Yeah, she likes the wrong kid.
She likes the wrong
She just
kid.
likes
You'd like the dad, Jeff.
I like
The
the
dad's played by one of the characters in Always Sunny, one of the side characters.
Bill Ponderosa.
The thing,
Bill
the
Ponderosa.
thing actually in that,
I'm him.
the dad and young Sheldon, little lore, the dad and young Sheldon actually played Leonard's bully in an episode of The Big Bang Theory.
Oh wow, put that in. Put the clip right here.
Yep.
The clip of what?
Just put a clip of George Cooper from Young Sheldon and then Leonard's bully from Big Bang Theory. It's the same actor.
This is us reacting to
Is
the
young
clip.
Sheldon still a baby?
Okay.
He's like 14 in the show.
That's worse.
And that's another reason why they have to kind of like...
He was a baby at the beginning. What the hell are you talking
What?
about?
At the beginning, young Sheldon was like a baby.
Yeah,
The thing is, he's not much
Baby
older.
Sheldon.
He was
He's not
baby
much
Sheldon.
older than he
Yeah,
was
like
at the beginning of the show, and he looks so much older.
You think we'll get old Sheldon?
we
I
should.
think we did.
Also,
Old Sheldon.
At the end of the Big Bang Theory, they had a little flash of all the young kids.
Third Luck's to try. Maybe I'll watch that one.
So who knows with the young verse? They're gonna do a young verse
You know what?
because they showed all the kids.
If they
At
make
the end of
old,
the Big Bang Theory.
Really?
Yeah, like
Oh,
Leonard,
days.
Penny, Rod, whatever the fuck.
if they make old Sheldon about Georgie, it can work.
Oh,
They're
wait.
Okay.
Oh, hold up. Hey, I forgot. They are
beating
doing.
me to it.
They're beating. They're making a. They're expanding the Big Bang Theory verse. One, they're making a show about Georgie and this bitch, I think, and the Meemaw that they call her. But guess what? They're adding the laugh track back. They're putting it back to that
Yeah.
style
Thank
show.
fucking God. I didn't know when to laugh.
No, I'm just saying. You guys think that's worse, and
No, I think
I
that's
agree.
Something about laugh tracks to me is like.
Is there a
when I-
laugh track and It's Always Sunny?
No.
Good.
When I watch an old like
They
90s
have a
show
great
with a laugh
soundtrack.
track, I don't notice it. But if a new sitcom comes out with a laugh track, I notice
Yeah,
it. I'm like,
facts.
what is this? Like,
Yeah.
get this out of here. Like,
It's-
I'll watch
it's-
iCarly
It's one
and I'll
of
be
those
fine.
things
but-
that when you point it out, it ruins it forever.
Like when I'm watching, yeah.
You would never
Drake and-
notice until someone else was like, "Hey, look, they laugh when they tell you to."
Wait, for
You notice
sitcoms?
it forever.
And then all you do is, and it's like,
You
oh
just
man.
hear the
What really stinks
background
too is
sound.
when they say something that I don't think is funny, and yet the audience is laughing.
because it's just the formula: joke, laugh.
And then the aww.
Oh yeah, or sad. Aww.
Yeah.
But something
I
we
love
didn't
you, Penny.
mention
Aw.
Drake and Josh.
Aw.
I'm a Drake and Josh head. Or iCarly. They're both good.
Yeah.
Drake
But
and
those, I
Josh.
mean, those two, just those Those are very different kinds of shows.
Well, you got the kids. Like, well, you watch those as a kid, then
Yeah.
then you watch the other ones.
I would expect that in a kid's show, actually. Like, that's exactly where it should be. Tell the kids
Yeah,
when to
facts.
laugh, then maybe the
But
kids
they,
then will...
but that laugh
Tell
track
the
thing-
kids when to laugh.
They're going to laugh.
Whatever.
But it makes more sense in a
Develop
kid's
sense
show. I
of
mean,
humor.
I don't want to, as an
Okay.
adult, I don't want to hear fucking.
You say
Yeah.
that, but then you're like,
Oh,
oh,
okay,
do
hold
you
on.
expect like SpongeBob?
No,
Oh, the
you're right.
Flintstones
Different.
actually did have a laugh track. Did you ever know? The Flintstones, when it
That
came out in the
was-
60s.
That was drawn in front of a live studio.
What about the
audience.
Jetsons?
Oh, and Scooby Doo. Yeah, all those did.
Yeah, that's
have
the thing
laugh
about
tracks.
like animated shows, though. For some reason, they all have this. They all take like, they're all like the Seinfeld route, where no episode is like connected. Like all those type of animated
they're
sitcoms. There's
episodic.
no.
Well, because
Oh, sorry.
that's how it was
But-
back then. That was, you know, people didn't really care about stories like going forward. Because it was a kid's show until like the 90s, where you got like the Batman show, the X-Men show, those started. And then you got like Samurai Jack, and it kept going.
You
And
gotta
then,
have
like,
those stories.
Samurai Jack is good.
yeah. And then till the ending.
Yeah, I didn't like the.
Yeah, the ending of Friends is terrible.
Me and Jeff back in like 2018 were big on the new season, Samurai Jack. We were like
We
watch it
watched it as
together.
it was coming out, 'cause
We
used
watched
to
it to-
watch the old Samurai Jack. And
It's
then
hard
they
to
did
end a
reboot, and
sitcom.
wasn't
There was a
great.
reboot. I didn't know that.
It wasn't a great ending, I'm afraid.
The first
Little
6
stupid.
episodes are so fucking good though, that reboot.
Yeah, 'cause
Then just watch Primal. Just watch the first 6 episodes and just go watch Primal.
they just needed like another 2 episodes. They did it too fast.
Shout out Gendy Tartakovsky. He's my hero.
Is it alright if I spoil what happens? Like why
Yeah,
it's
go ahead.
dumb? Because like he.
What show are you
Samurai
spoiling?
Jack.
Samurai Jack.
This is the reboot?
Yeah, the reboot.
Well, it's
Okay.
not a reboot. It's just a continue. It's like the last
It's like
season.
the closer.
Alright.
They
Here's
took
how
Oh,
it
He
like
took
ends.
a
the Clone
break.
Wars?
Yeah.
The creator.
How
Jack-
long of a break?
So he made Dexter, and then he made this. So Dexter's
Oh.
last.
Laboratory?
He
Yeah.
made
Okay.
Samurai's Jack, and then they're like, "Hey, you want to make some Star Wars stuff?" And he's like, "Sure." And then he made Star Wars stuff, and then he was like,
As you do.
but then he was just like, "Oh, I really want to go back to that." So he made like another show. Then that got canceled. So then he went to direct the Hotel Transylvania movies. He did those 3 or 4. I don't know how many. Sorry, I'm like autistic about this stuff. And then yeah, he made those 4 or 3, and then he made. I think he went back to Samurai Jack after that, if I'm sure. And then he made Primal, and then he's making a new show. Then he's just like the head of Adult Swim now. So
Really?
yeah, he can make any show he wants because they just like him.
He
And
tells a good story.
He tells a really good story.
Well, not for the reboot.
Well, the Hotel Transylvania,
reboot.
that's
Not for the
amazing
Samurai
story.
Jack reboot. I think
Since it's been some time, I'm gonna go look for booking.
Hotel Transylvania. Would you say that that's a good movie?
I think it is. I think
Hotel Transylvania.
I think it works. I like
Is that racist?
No.
Why is that
don't know
racist?
I don't know.
what
Yeah,
to,
what
va-
accent?
to vampires.
Yeah, never mind. Well, what accent is a vampire?
When all the vampires listen to this right now,
This
yeah,
video's not
Romanians.
gonna age
Yeah, this
well.
shit's booked.
those
Sick.
This
vampires.
video's gonna be racist in a few decades.
That's fine. Well, you know what? What time is it?
Will we be alive?
We have like 12. We have 17 minutes.
We're chilling. We're chilling.
Back to Hotel Transylvania.
Yeah.
There is a room, 223. Should I just book it? At 6. If we want to keep going, yeah, fuck it. I'll book it.
Hold on.
Just in
What
case.
time?
At 6. The room 46.
Hold on. I have to take care of some schoolwork.
Alright.
Yeah.
Alright, we'll be ending it by 6 then. I'm fine with it. I just didn't know we wanted more time. Let's go then.
All right. Back to Hotel Transylvania.
I
Blah,
think,
blah, blah.
I think the directing in that movie is kind of funny. Every character's like a noodle monster.
A noodle.
They don't
monster.
move like a normal person.
Right.
And
it's
that's-
it's caricatured. It's a
Back,
great word.
back to your thing though. Why is the ending suck?
Why is the ending of it suck? Because he falls in love with someone, and
They
then
just met.
okay, well, love can happen quick, I guess, but they fall in love or whatever. She used to be the evil daughter of Aku. Aku is why Samurai's in the past. He's evil. Aku's the bad guy. But anyway, they were like, wait, you don't have to be evil daughter of Aku. You can be my lover. And then they fight evil together. But then they go to fight Aku himself, and he's like, this is my daughter. So this is kind of interesting, I guess, because this is my daughter, which means I can control her and she'll work for me now or whatever.
It's an interesting perspective.
And already I'm like, okay, this is interesting. But then they kind of realize,
It's dumb.
yeah, there's Jack all of a sudden just goes, wait, we can go back in time. And she goes, we can go in the future. And she's like, wait, you're right. And they just teleport through the ground. And the bad guy goes, that's the camera.
Well, 'cause the whole point is like
It's incredible.
everybody who the Samurai Jack has met on like his journey is there, and it's like a giant final battle. But the whole point of Samurai Jack is he has to get back to the past to stop a coup from even rising. So he does that, but you're kind of like, oh, I mean, he just left all his friends there, but
Yeah,
he's
he
going
just-
to stop
He jumps
it.
back in time. He kills the big bad, and then the girl out of nowhere just goes, "Oh wait, you fucked up the timeline," and then turns invisible. Unless that just happens like
So
that.
like it's because the satisfying ending
and then
is
Jack
him.
is just fucking alone, like a senseless.
So
tramp.
everyone he met along the way is just
Everything
gone.
he had done is like kind of pointless.
Yeah, because you know he.
But he did. He succeeded.
Oh, I see. So a consequence of him having performed
So-
his goal is he has to basically restart his entire life.
Again,
Yes.
yes.
Okay.
But he saved his
But
family.
he's
'cause-
like lived an entire different life by the end of it,
So it's kind of like
and now he has.
it's kind of like the movie
life-
Buzz Lightyear.
He has to. He's lived a life of like
Have you seen
fighting
that?
aliens and shit from the future, and then he goes back to like feudal Japan at the same age when he left for like
50
decades.
50
And so he's
years.
no longer a samurai.
He
Okay.
is. He just has to live a relatively normal samurai life fighting.
Okay.
these
I don't know. The original ending that was like hinted at was that he was just gonna live in the future after stopping a coup, but I guess when the ending of the show is planned in 2004 and it doesn't come back until 2018, I guess you'd have some different ideas.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's really good. The action is amazing. It's like a great action show, but yeah, Samurai Jack. Then he made Primal, which is about a caveman and a dinosaur being friends and killing monsters. So watch that.
It's also a good show.
That's really good.
And that's on Adult Swim, I'm guessing.
Yes, there's like
Samurai Jack is on Adult Swim?
The last season was.
Okay, but the rest of it's on cartoon?
Yeah.
Okay.
But now they just consider it an Adult Swim show because Cartoon Network doesn't.
Might as well.
Yeah.
Might as well. Okay. That's Samurai Jack. We've kind of talked about,
Make it blue.
we've hinted at
Big blue.
sitcoms. And I guess that'll lead us right into this final segment here.
It's blue.
Comedians.
Not just any
Yeah, we
comedians,
don't
though.
say it twice.
Yeah.
A special group of them.
Yeah.
Are we going to talk about
The
what
Jewish comedians.
well, what Jerry Seinfeld said?
What did he say?
recently?
Didn't he have a? Didn't he was dating a fucking high schooler when he was like
Oh.
38?
Okay, well everybody knows that.
I just.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I
That's-
just-
that's
So-
news
no.
to me.
So if you
Yeah.
everybody, I always see the joke where it's like when Jerry Seinfeld says something dumb, it's like, yeah, if you want more information, look up Jerry Seinfeld 17. It's like you look it up, he's like, oh, he was 38 years old and he dated a 17-year-old.
Oh, Jerry.
Jerry.
Come on, you're like Leo.
He's kind of being I don't know, he's just making a ruckus a little bit, and people are whipping him for it.
What's up with celebrities and wanting to go for these young kids?
So he's got to.
Oh, actually, we've already talked about this. I think there is a psychological phenomenon which, if you are to gain celebrityhood at a young age, then you will effectively be stuck within that cognitive state, whatever consciousness you were at that age.
Could be that, but they also maybe they like the power of it because they're the famous
Could be.
celebrity.
But I mean, they still have power over pretty much any
Oh,
woman.
something just seems it's so insidious to me.
It-
Something seems to be evil about it.
It's because of how powerful they are, but
Yeah.
there's a good chance that they have power because they are capable of handling it. And there's a select few group of people who have power and are incapable. You don't, but you're that same stereotype you were talking about before, in which the females think that every guy is bad, and the guys think that every female thinks that every guy is bad. Maybe that's what you're doing, but with powerful people.
Generalizing, Yeah.
But no, so he basically
But-
said,
Power corrupts, absolutely.
Absolute power does.
Absolute power corrupts, absolutely.
Power corrupts, but the idea is you can have power and it may not corrupt. But if you have absolute power, it's definitely going to corrupt you.
Yeah, but I feel like it's just something about people, man. You give them too much stuff and they start doing crazy shit. More and more, you just test the boundaries of what you can get away with as a celebrity, and then you crash out.
Talked
You
about that
fall
before.
off. You become.
Speaking of crash out,
you become the baby. You just say some shit. You
Become
get
Diddy.
too full of yourself. and
No,
then-
the baby did crazy shit even before he said that. He was punching people in the face and
Right,
he
couldn't
He
handle
almost
Was he
killed
John
someone. He
Morant?
actually killed someone for his daughter.
John Morant's that type of motherfucker. He'd be like killing, shooting motherfuckers. Didn't he have like multiple gun things?
I don't know what's up with him. I think
Speaking of
he's just-
crash out,
I don't know if he actually tries to kill people. I think he just has
Yeah,
firearms,
yeah.
like to look tough.
yeah. But speaking of crash out, I remember I talked about Jinxie before. That motherfucker is just annoying. Like he's
What's
just
he
the
on
definition.
now? What's his bullshit?
He's just annoying.
Jinxie.
He's just always like acting like I don't even want to say like because it's like someone that like from like we know. You know people that just act stupid on purpose? You know who I'm talking about when I say that, kinda?
Yeah.
Are they blonde?
Yeah.
Then yeah.
Yes. So, yeah.
I hope you know that I do appreciate you. You know,
I do too,
I
but
go
like
as far as to
sometimes it's
say,
annoying when you act dumb on purpose. I think everyone knows that.
I don't know if it even is on purpose. I think it's become a part of their personality.
Well, maybe it's become a part of Jinxie's personality too, but he's just always being a fucking idiot, like genuinely.
Weaponized ignorance.
And it's just like, yo, like he was playing Minecraft with Queso, Queso's like he's a cool guy. He's like that big streamer, everyone, you know, he's the big streamer that everyone
like.
like.
The fat guy with the hoodie and the beard.
He's probably the
okay.
most wholesome
His name's
streamer.
Queso?
I don't watch him really.
Like
I don't
the
really.
cheese.
I watched Jinxie for like a
Mexicano
couple days,
cheese.
and I just quickly realized it's just straight up clip farming the entire time. But
Yeah.
and then I watched. I'm still on Jinxie's side though for the for that click shit. I mean, what are you gonna not respect your girl when you're not gonna? But he's still fucking.
The young streamers, man.
Yeah.
You gotta go for like the old heads, man. You gotta watch.
Queso's older. He's like 28. I don't know.
Wow,
He's
dude. Shouts out to like you got,
Queso's
German,
cool. Queso's cool.
Northern Line, the Vine Sauce guys. That's
Queso's
good
not even
stream.
like older, but Queso's cool. But yeah.
Older.
So after they were playing Minecraft, Queso and Jinxie, and then the fucking sketch. You know sketch.
Yeah, he acts retarded. too.
Yeah. So it just kind of gets annoying. Like Queso was just playing Minecraft by himself with Jinxie and Sketch in the background, and like. Who wants to watch that? Who wants to watch like Jinxie not know what? How do you not know fucking what Minecraft is? Bro's pulling up on fucking coal and like, oh my god, obsidian. Like, are you fucking mentally challenged? Like, what are you
It's for the
saying?
views, I guess. He's playing a character.
Yeah. And Queso's like just playing Minecraft by himself.
But it's kind of hard not to when you're being like in a room alone, just talking to yourself.
Yeah, but he's talking to two other people at this point.
At this point, well, I don't know. I feel like being a streamer
Yeah.
does something to you psychologically.
Queso just play like Queso literally said, this is nothing. Queso after the
I think it
stream,
definitely
I
does.
didn't watch this. I just always see clips of this shit. He was like after the stream he was like, all Minecraft players. I'm sorry to all you Minecraft players that watched it. That was the most fucking, I forget the word he used, but that was the most I'm just gonna mediocre fucking Minecraft that has ever been played. And yeah,
The most mediocre Minecraft.
not even it wasn't mediocre. It was a
What were
way
they
more
expecting?
intense word.
What did they want? They wanted these master builds and.
Not even, bro.
Trick shots.
Queso was like saw the warden. He was getting diamonds. He got like an iron set, and all they did was build a bridge. Struggled so hard. They struggled so hard to build a bridge from one like high area to another high area.
Where were they? Were they in at least like?
No, in the overworld.
In the overworld?
Right out spawn. And then
Wow.
they went to the nether, and Jinxie like just instantly jumped off the edge, and then you see like Sketch was like mining some fucking block for no reason, like a dirt. What would be the equivalent of a dirt block? In the midst of all dirt blocks, I forget what the nether. It was like salt biome or whatever. And then he just gets blown up by a gas. He's just looking straight down, and Queso's just standing there, like he didn't like he's just walking around. He's just looking at it happen.
You know, when you actually play Minecraft with people, though, how often do you pair up like that? Like, I feel like, at least from my experience, when we play Minecraft, everybody kind of goes off and does their own thing.
Unless
And
you're
occasionally reconvenes.
Not him. I mean, have you ever played a
But
Minecraft server with John?
My
Have you?
point with that,
Oh, I have.
John goes crazy on Minecraft servers.
I didn't get to
we
really
have a
see
John
him.
that goes crazy on Minecraft servers.
Really?
Yeah.
No, I know, but he doesn't go crazy
He
like
created
that.
New
way.
York.
No, neither does I. So he built New York.
Didn't you have someone that like fucked some shit up with someone?
John.
Yeah, but that was him. But
You know-
That was
that's
him.
him. That's the mad genius.
Freddie. D-Bear actually came in and he fucked up John's world.
When?
This was a while ago.
D-Bear?
I don't even know. Maybe
Remember
like 5th
D-Bear?
grade.
Oh, you weren't there. Shit, you weren't there for that episode.
D-Bear is
I forgot you weren't there.
friend of Freddie's and I.
Yo, Dan, remember you we played
Oh,
yeah.
D-Bear. Alright. Yeah.
What was my name again?
Yeah, I forget.
Mike Bear.
koala stuff.
No,
Oh,
Panda,
Mike.
Panda Mike, right?
Oh yeah,
Panda Mike. And that's
Yeah,
one of them.
Panda. Panda
Black
Mike.
Let the viewers decide.
Yeah,
Vote
let the
in
viewers
the comments
decide.
below.
Name Mike.
We're not going to get any comments.
I will
There was going to be one. The first comment's going to be me. The second comment's going to be Freddie. The
Maybe.
third will
I'll,
probably be Jeff,
I'll,
if it exists.
if I do.
I'll make a community post on Young Lads. They want to hear me and Jeff.
Yes, we'll want to
ramble.
see.
We've had the same like 10 people watch our stuff for like 6
Is
years.
it people you don't know?
We
or
do
is it-
have like a handful of dedicated.
We have like
fans.
1,000.
We have some dedicated viewers as
We have
well.
like
Yeah.
1,500 subs, but only like
You really have dedicated viewers?
we do.
It's not many, but
We have
they
some.
exist.
Undertale Gamer 32,
Enough to
shout
make it
out.
worth it.
He
It's
hates
enough
us.
to make
Oh,
it
yeah.
worth it.
We
Even if
make,
one person
$0
watches for one
a
thing.
week.
It's not about the money, Spider.
It's about the fun, the funny.
About the money, Spider-Man.
It's about the art.
that what he says?
That's what I say. This is about. No, you know what? Yeah, it's about sending a message.
It's about sending.
Just like he says. It's about
Here's
sending a
the
message.
Patreon link to Cave Combos, guys. Please support us.
I have a lot of issues in my life, so if you would like to donate to the channel, that would be great.
Yeah, dude, I don't want to work no more.
You gonna create a Patreon?
Yeah, we'll just set that up.
We need a Patreon to get a Team 10 house and never work again, please.
First person to donate $1 million will get an exclusive content package from us.
In the credits, your name will appear for 5 seconds.
Yo, should we do what's it called? Should we make a cameo?
What?
Cameo, the fucking thing, the Cave Convos cameo.
Yeah, dude, I'll rip out some of my pubes and send them to you.
No, you
Wow.
guys know what a cameo? You don't know what a cameo is?
That's
$1
exclusive.
million.
A
I'll
cameo?
do it.
You don't know what that is?
What do
Like
you
that,
mean?
like that app where like you can like request to pay money for like a celebrity if they have to have it set up, but like they'll send you a personalized video.
I got
Oh,
one.
for, like, a certain amount of money.
Yeah, we'll do cameos.
I got one from
You know what I'm
Spider-Man.
talking
Oh,
about.
yeah.
Like have you never seen those videos
I love
of like?
it. It's so funny.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we
There
should
was-
do that shit. Who
there's-
the fuck wants a cameo out there?
I saw
Yeah,
this
facts.
one. This guy
That'll
asked.
sell.
I will sell.
This
That'll
guy
sell.
asked a rapper
Should do merch too.
for advice about his addiction to soda, and the rapper said to think about soda like dessert. And I'm gonna be honest, it was pretty good advice. Like I've lived by that now. I didn't used to think of it that way. I
You
just
never
thought,
drank another soda after that.
No, I drink. Well, I have to drink.
Bro's
that.
one of those
But-
every episode. Bro's having his dessert every episode.
But the point is,
Pause. I don't know why I said it.
there
I
used to
needed
be
a
this
pause.
very big issue in the U.S. in particular because Pepsi was advertising that if your children consumed Pepsi, then it would actually help them go to sleep. So parents would do this, and when it wouldn't work, they would give them more, right? And they would of course get sugar highs, and so it would make the issue worse. And eventually they'd fall asleep when they were tired. But
You remember the rumor when Baja Blast was
Fucking
out?
believe anyone.
It was like they were trying to get kids to stop drinking Baja Blast. They're like, yeah, you know, it reduces sperm count to parents. They're like, well, I want grandkids, so they stop like buying
reduces
Baja.
sperm count?
Yeah, I remember in middle school. I remember some kid was like, he didn't have a Baja Blast. He's like, you know, you're not gonna have kids after that. I'm like, oh.
Wow.
Yo, speaking of Baja Blast, I saw a video of this girl, and she took this slushy maker, and she did it with a Coke and a Baja Blast, and she took, you ever seen that slushy thing, you pour the drink in and you squeeze it, and it starts getting
she
slushy?
put both
I know
in.
what
No, she did it like separately, but like, she was like, oh my god, is it? She was like so shocked that it tasted like a Baja Blast, and I was like, motherfucker, you poured Baja Blast in there. What else would it
It's
be?
just frozen. Yeah.
Like, she did it with Coca-Cola, and she was like, oh my god, it tastes just like Coke. I can't do this every night. Like, okay, like, it's literally Coke. What did you think it was gonna taste? I was baffled that she had to make a video about that it tasted accurate.
Wait, hold on, so
She
what-
literally said before, I wonder if this is gonna taste the
Is it
same.
What was
Bad.
it? What was the
No.
What was the combination?
It wasn't a combination.
Just slushy.
She just took the fucking she just took Baja Blast the second time she did it. She was like, I want to try this. Like, I don't know if it's going to taste like Baja Blast. She pours Baja Blast in the thing, shakes it out like this, and it just sips it, and it's like, oh my god, it's Baja Blast. And I'm like,
okay.
what, motherfucker? You just poured Baja Blast. What did you question?
I've learned that there
That
are
was like, I was laughing. I was having a fun time seeing that. Speaking of, I sent Jeff something. Sorry, you continue with what you're going to say. This is a different topic.
What the hell are
Are
we
we-
talking about?
Are we
Sorry.
running out of time?
We are, but if there's one last thing, I will say something. Jeff, remember when I sent you that video of that guy? He drove off a fucking, he drove off a boat ramp or something, and he was like drunk. He got DUI, like, and they somehow saved him. He's so lucky, but he's sitting there wearing a fucking anything is possible shirt.
Anything is
I don't know
possible.
why.
Anything?
Yeah, anything. It's like the Hennessy logo, and it's just anything is possible.
Hennessy's gross.
I'm not a fan of it. I think that's like some liquors are just they're too strong, and like for you to consume that, I think you just hate yourself a little bit.
What's your favorite drink?
Coronas.
Okay.
It's your Jack and Coke.
That's easy. No,
Yeah.
rum and coke.
I like my Blue Moon.
Really?
I don't mind.
I can't drink beer.
A whiskey and rum.
Yeah, it's
A
gross.
whiskey and Coke. I mean, that's not too shabby. But,
Beer's nasty.
I also, you know what my favorite like mixed drink is?
Oh boy.
A fucking White Russian. That is
Fuck yeah.
so
Pretty
good.
You're
So
right.
good.
I'm a martini guy. I like espressos, pistachio martini, chocolate
I've
martini.
never tried a coffee and liquor. Is it actually? It's good.
It's good.
Okay.
If we had some stuff, I'd make it for you. party at Jeff's house. We'll get
Facts,
bartending
bro.
stuff.
Yeah.
We're gonna put his skills to
We need to
use.
get you like a liquor cabinet, Jeff.
I'm
You
not
can get like
really-
a bunch of random liquors.
I'm not a huge drinker.
Well, yeah, but isn't it fun to have like the bottles there?
No, it's not my interest.
But I mean,
We're trying to get your house to be his fucking bar.
Yeah.
Nah,
it could
I'm
look
planning on
cool. What
doing
if you made it just look cool? I mean, it is
I
what
don't
it
know.
is.
I wanna get, like, a-
I gotta manage what I got.
I need to see the Jeff.
It's a very small space. I'm afraid.
I want to get like a
We
liquor
gotta see the
cabinet.
Jeff's house, and we gotta do this. Maybe we'll get a fucking game setup recording going. We'll head over to Jeff's.
Bunch of lawn chairs.
You know what I'm saying?
Crappy
I do.
laptop.
Yeah.
Just come through.
Yeah, actually, what is the seating situation?
Yeah, what would the
Should-
seating
should
situation
they bring
be?
your own
There's 3
chair?
chairs.
Situation at my place. Oh,
Would we'll be able to record in the area? You could bring that still.
Can you buy a Yogi Bell?
Why would we record?
Oh, I can bring the mic and laptop, Friday?
Well, I don't know if you need the
I
laptop.
mean, Jeff
We're gonna
has a
use Jeff's-
mic.
Oh yeah, wait.
Do you have a mic like
He has
this?
one mic.
I have a
though.
mic that goes over like this.
Damn, you got
Does it
something
have
crazy.
I got one of those.
a sound
You guys
woofer?
got gaming setups. I just got a
Subwoofer?
fucking
A
headset.
sound woofer.
Sound woofer.
Yeah, the little.
You guys hear me breathing
yeah,
at
yeah,
all?
yeah.
Okay, yeah, we'll use
Oh,
it.
I have one of those. It gets annoying.
Pause, but do you guys hear me breathe at all on the mic?
I don't know.
No.
Alright, since
Do
you
you
said
have, don't you have noise cancellation? In it?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, so it doesn't matter. Then.
But like I don't know, sometimes I be breathing heavy, I ain't gonna lie, so that's why I'm just asking.
So anyway, Jerry Seinfeld said. Remember that?
Jerry.
Jerry. No, he said things can't be funny now because people are too worried about woke.
That's true.
It's true. Seinfeld could.
I
Never
don't think Shane
air.
Gillis is that afraid of woke.
No, it's like Jerry's dumb. It's
The
like
woke
Always
is
Sunny is still on. That's like an edgy
Right.
show. Curb just ended. Like, I feel like Jerry's just not funny anymore. And he's
I
like,
think it's certainly true that
he blames the woke.
the the harshness, I guess, if you will, of comedy has definitely gotten softer. It's
I-
no longer where it used to be.
It's not as edgy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but also I feel like you can do it still if you're just funny enough to get away with it.
If you're
Like,
funny enough.
like
It's evolved.
But you'll definitely get hate though. That's the problem.
you'll get hate, but it's
I
like
guess
if
you probably did before too, though. It's just
Yeah.
no one really gave a fuck.
it's like, you know, Jerry's just like having a hard time because it's like he's just not that funny anymore. But his jokes are just mainly like making fun of people and like
Well, here's what I don't understand is do you know when he said this?
just like a couple weeks ago.
Okay, so he had already done comedians in cars getting coffee,
Mhm.
and that was pretty.
That was just like a
successful.
tame show too. It's like
Yeah.
it's not like
That's a perfect show for Jerry.
yeah.
He's doing nothing. That's what Jerry is supposed to do. Nothing.
Well, no, that's what Kramer's supposed to do. Nothing.
Well, Kramer's a good actor.
I'm Kramer.
It's when he's not doing something that's when he starts to act up. So you got to get him doing something.
Yeah, you got to get him on that stage at the Laugh
Jeremy's the
Factory.
worst actor in that damn show.
But he's not even that bad.
He's not a great actor.
I think Jerry's funniest moment is when he's on David Letterman. Have you Kramer's apology? Have you seen the clip?
Oh, I saw
Maybe.
that. I saw part of it at least.
I really don't want to try to put that in. I know Jerry's going to be a tryout.
No, please, no. You can put. I put in this.
Really?
Put the clip of David because David Letterman doesn't give a fuck. Put the clip of Jerry of Kramer saying, "I'm sorry. I didn't mean to offend," and then the crowd starts laughing, and Jerry just goes, "Stop laughing."
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, I'm right here.
Hi, Michael. Welcome to the show.
Hello, hi.
How you doing?
I'm not doing too good.
Yeah. Why don't you explain exactly what happened for the folks who may not know?
I lost my temper on stage. I was at a comedy club trying to do my act, and I got heckled, and I took it badly and went into a rage, and said some pretty nasty things to some Afro-Americans, a lot of trash talk, and
Stop laughing. It's not funny.
It's like the funniest thing.
Can you imagine being like so funny that your apology is just cracking everybody
Well,
up?
why was he
Wasn't
on David
real.
Letterman? Why are you apologizing for?
I don't think the
You-
apology was
like-
real. I think they were fucking joking.
Like you have a
I seen
video of you saying the N word so
Ooh.
many times. Kramer.
Oh yeah.
At the Laugh Factory, and you're saying it to these people.
He's
What the fuck?
a wild guy, huh?
Yeah.
It's like, well, the hair is a dead giveaway. I guess.
You're apologizing on a late night show. It's like people are gonna laugh at you. Like,
Speaking of Kramer, we'll put that clip up of.
I don't think they care that people were laughing.
would you like
I think
for
they
it to
played
be
into it.
yeah, put there's my drawing of Kramer.
Yeah, we'll also include the Homer Simpson ghost.
Yeah,
Fact,
I could draw Sonic too. I'm gonna draw Sonic.
All right,
afterwards.
and Sonic.
Alright.
Those are the only things I can draw. Kramer, Sonic, and Homer.
As a ghost. Can you do his full body?
No.
Okay.
I can draw Marg. Marg Hempson.
Marg?
Marg Hempson. Have you heard her voice in recent episodes?
No.
It sounds like she's fucking dying every time she speaks.
She doesn't sound good.
What's
No,
wrong with
she
her?
doesn't
It's
sound
very
It's
like
just
raspy.
Her vocal cords from doing 30
like
years
fried.
of that show.
Wow, it's brutal.
Very unfortunate.
But I mean, if it happens to rock singers, then it's bound to happen to Marge Simpson.
I guess if you use it, it gets worn.
Worn and used.
God
Speaking of
damn,
worn
I
and used, have
didn't
you
think
ever
her
Meat
fucking head was
Canyon?
that long.
Meat Canyon?
You a fan of Meat Canyon?
Not really.
YouTube channel. Why?
I don't know. I can't get like. I
I feel like it's the same
That's
joke
I
every
feel like
time.
yeah.
I like the
agree with
Dragon
that.
Ball one a lot. I like his regrettable Dragon Ball.
I really like the Cat in the Hat one.
Maybe I gotta see more.
I think there's a lot of ones. I haven't watched all of them, but of the ones I've seen, pretty much what I feel to be the best ones. Like I don't want to see any of the other ones. I feel like
The Bugs Bunny one.
The best.
that's a good
That's
one.
what put him on the map.
That's a
Bart's
damn
always
good
coming
one.
on weed
It's a
shit.
damn good one. But what else is a good one? The Magic School Bus one is a good one. Willy Wonka one. Yeah, Frosted Flakes
Yeah.
one. That's a good one.
But you gotta include these drawings. Draw Maggie or Lisa, whatever.
Oh,
Oh my God,
it
no
was supposed to be
skateboard.
Sonic, but we now have the Simpsons in here.
Joe got
as
them
well.
long head, fucking Simpsons.
He's just on a skateboard. And he has a vein in his neck.
Or just a head with fucking.
I gotta draw. I gotta draw Lisa. I think I draw her eyes too big.
Can I draw Baby Maggie?
All right, you can't forget about Sonic though.
I'll draw Sonic holding Baby Maggie.
that looks
My Lisa sucks.
my Bart. That's just Bart
That's like the
2.0.
fourth Simpson.
Graggle.
That's
Graggle
Mr. Sim.
Simpson?
That's
That's Schmegel.
that's Santa's little fucking helper.
Reincarnated.
He humanized it.
Did you guys see that video of the
But let me get it.
the high school student that was performing for his grade, I presume, in the gymnasium? And so he ran around dressed as Sonic, and while the school on speakers was blasting the theme song to Sonic.
I did that when I was a kid.
Are you sure?
Yes.
That sounds like a traumatic experience.
I didn't do it at school, but whenever Sonic X came on Saturday mornings before soccer practice, I would run around my house because I'd hear the Sonic X theme song and you'd be like, Sonic.
Would
he's
you do the
coolest
hand
dude.
things?
Sonic.
Would you put your hands back like Sonic?
Oh yeah,
Okay.
you gotta do it because
Well, how old are you though?
I'm ready to start.
That's reasonable. That's
Yeah.
very reasonable. This individual was in high school.
I called it text.
I like my Sonic. It's kind of cool.
Text.
You Sonic? Who's any Sonic heads here? You excited for that Sonic movie?
Is it starring Jim Carrey?
Yeah, well, the new one. The funny little thing about me and Jeff, we have seen both Sonic movies together in theaters.
I got
So-
my better.
I mean, that's Jeff's will, but you're gonna see the third one because we have to finish it.
That's true.
We saw that was the last movie we saw before COVID, so we didn't see another movie. And then the first movie back we saw when the theaters opened was Sonic 2, which was
Sonic
kind
2.
it
How many
bookmarked
movies?
it.
So the third one is coming out then?
Yes, with Shadow played by Keanu Reeves,
Oh, that's who the voice actor was.
Yeah.
Who voices Sonic?
Ben Schwartz,
Damn.
and then the actual
Oh,
person
boy.
who plays Tails in the games plays them in the movie, which is
That's
kind of
cool.
which is kind of cool.
What
Lisa.
That's Lisa?
No, it's Maggie.
Yeah, Maggie.
Oh, Baby Maggie.
Draw Mr.
What?
Burns. Just
Where?
draw Mr. Burns.
Where's the baby of it?
What happened to her?
I thought that.
Old.
One of me and Jeff's most popular videos is we play Eggs for Bart, which is a horror Simpsons game.
Pacifier.
Eggs for Bart.
And we play it. It's one of my favorites because we're just
And then
goofing
let's draw
off.
Lisa the Radiant.
Lisa the Radiant?
Lisa the Radiant.
It's better than my Lisa, probably.
Yeah.
Do you guys draw?
No. We ain't jars.
Somewhat.
I'm not a drawer either.
Damn, bro got that fucking skill with the bills. That is the craziest Lisa I ever saw. The more and more you did it.
This is just like the Raisin Bran son.
Yeah, for real. What the fuck is those eyes?
Yeah, Lisa's coked out, I guess.
Lisa lost her ways.
Wait, can Can we each draw a Seinfeld member? I drew Kramer,
All right.
That's great, man.
Yeah.
I'll do Jerry.
I'll do George.
and then Jeff gets Eileen.
I don't
Or is it Eileen or was it?
Eleanor?
That's her name. I'm thinking of regular show.
Ah, that's another great show. Oh,
Can I use that?
Hmm.
Thank you, my brother. Sorry.
Is that still
Take it from
Maggie?
me.
That's good.
That's Mr. Burns. Who's your favorite Simpsons character?
I would have to say Homer.
The
Yeah.
classic.
He's
the
a family man, you know.
The classic Homer.
Well, at least okay. So here's the thing with The Simpsons. It was on for so long that it became a villain, you know. But it started out damn good.
I think
Dude, fuck me, I'm a goat. No, I'm just,
they won't get rid of it
why am I a
Until
goat at
they're dead.
drawing?
until
Yeah.
the voice actors are dead.
Yeah,
Which
yeah.
is crazy.
I cannot believe though how long it's been going. The Simpsons too, but at least The Simpsons had a sort of revitalization. A little
I think the
renaissance.
movie's really good.
Oh yeah,
George.
the movie.
Yeah.
Speaking of movies though, the SpongeBob movie. What a movie!
The second one's pretty good too. I've not seen the third one.
What's the second one?
They go back in time with Plankton.
Really?
Plankton and SpongeBob go back in time to do something. I forget. Then they become superheroes.
I was always yapping. This is
I don't know, I saw it in
terrible.
theaters. I was like 12.
You should add a little fedora for him.
Fedora?
Yeah.
If you see a person wearing a fedora, what do you think? What's your first instinct of
I have a professor that wears a fedora, and so now
Is that a good?
it's become normalized. Now. That
That's
looks like
pretty
a
good.
cowboy
I
hat.
think of Linkar.
But you know, it's good enough.
You got me inside a little bit more.
That's good.
Fedora.
Wait, can I actually do something with that hat? 'Cause
Yeah.
I
Jerry!
see something here. I have to touch it.
That's his nose, bro. I'm tired of what nose is.
Well, if we run out of time, I did have a fun time on this podcast.
Yes, it was great having you. You were a phenomenal guest, and
I'm glad you guys
What's big nose?
can put up with
I
Jeffrey.
can't. I'm so bad. I don't want to leave my
oh,
nose.
it's no
You know,
trouble
the
at
trick with
all.
the nose is that
He's
less
a
is
joy.
more.
I drop him off here for daycare, and
I see. You provide him with some child support.
he's my boy.
That's pretty good, actually.
Flashball.
There you go.
Oh, Jeff? Have you ever told him about Nelson?
Oh yeah, fact.
My
you know
son
what,
Nelson.
How's he doing?
No, you know I don't get into my personal life like that.
Oh boy.
But
I've only known you for 12 years.
Yeah, I don't know. He's not allowed in the garage.
What do you do in the garage? What are you building in there?
A Subaru.
You're building your
No,
Subaru?
you said that you got tools just in case your Subaru needed any work done on it.
Well, yes. But like sometimes you want.
But you've never done any work.
Well, you gotta like upgrade, too.
Okay.
Can I tell a story of how I first met
Like-
Jeff?
Sure.
Please do.
I hated him.
I'll tell mine.
Wow.
So we had this mutual friend, and they introduced me to Jeff, and they were like, "Yeah, this is Jeff." And then Jeff immediately goes, "Was it Daniel?"
Kevin. You look like
Kevin.
Kevin.
I look like a Kevin. So he kept calling me Kevin. I was like, "This kid's fucking annoying."
You know what's crazy?
Jeff?
You look like a Mike because do you know Mike Icola?
Yeah.
You kind of look like Mike Icola, the kid we went to fucking school with.
Somewhat
But-
similar. Yeah.
But
we'll
yeah.
put an image. No, I'm kidding.
No. So but then so I
So
kept
maybe bleep that name out.
I kept getting annoyed. But then Jeff broke all his bones. I think this was 6th
You
grade.
broke all of them? What did
Yeah.
you do?
He was
It was
rolling.
Were you like that? You were like Squidward? Like you went through a compactor?
Yeah, it was bad.
He was rollerblading, so I didn't see him for the rest of the year.
What did you break?
2 bones in my left arm and 2 in my left leg.
Best part of that
What
is
happened to you? What was this accident?
I fell.
when Jeff came back to school.
Down a fucking flight of stairs off the Empire State Building? Or what happened?
I just fell in like a weird position. You know?
That's surreal to me. I'm sorry that happened to you.
But when he came back to school in
happens.
6th grade, I
Those
didn't
are
see him
boss
again
now.
until 7th grade. But in 6th grade, he came back, and all the girls surrounded him saying, "Jeff, we feel so bad." It's like, bro, you don't even talk to them.
Did you get their signatures on your casts?
Yeah,
Did you get that
I was
food?
checked out, man. I was on Oaks.
All right.
Then I met him.
I was on the oak.
Let me get my
Bro,
jail.
that opioid.
Then I met Jeff again in 7th grade, and we became friends because he was less annoying.
Meanwhile, this entire time I was out fighting demons, saving the world.
You just didn't know it. I met Jeff
Broken limbs.
in the psych class.
Yeah.
And we ended up having another class together too. We didn't even realize.
We like the same shit.
How old were we in 6th grade?
6,
No. 12?
probably. Yeah, that was a weird summer.
What character is this? Oh, Jerry.
Mic test. Mic test.
No, it is supposed to be Jerry.
Oh.
This is a stupid fucking haircut that he has. It does look rather feminine.
Jeff has a Lego Seinfeld I got him for Christmas. He still hasn't put it together.
It's mint in box.
No, it's not. The box is crushed.
Mint. It's
I don't
in
remember
box.
what Jerry looks like really. I kind of feel like, does he have bushy eyebrows?
Wash that ale.
It's kind of got like a.
He doesn't, but yeah, man.
Just normal oval eyes.
Yeah.
Damn, Buzz Loki going crazy on that.
What else? What else does he have?
Come
Guy has a
on.
big nose.
Yeah, he's got a sort of an ethnic nose.
What are we doing now?
That's pretty fair.
Damn, you got a good nose, thought. Mine was terrible.
And I know his lips are kind of puckered. I don't know why, but whatever.
Damn, bro.
That's good.
That is pretty.
Give him a
good.
little something in the eye. Yeah, that's it. They creep me out.
That really looks like him.
Holy shit, that's Jerry Seinfeld.
Bro drew Jerry.
Holy shit.
All right, let me just do this.
Get the presses.
That's uncanny.
All right.
Going crazy.
That's Jerry.
You have talent.
Did you draw Eleanor?
Nah, come on.
job.
Yeah, Jeff, you go for it, man.
We all drew a different one. You drew Kramer. This is Kramer.
I guess I'll do it down here with the nose. So.
You need to fix the frog finger there.
Oh, yeah.
He's missing a finger.
She's the most beautiful in boxing.
Oh, get some ASMR drawing in here in this podcast.
I forgot. I also have to do fucking some bullshit code. Fuck you.
I have to watch a movie, play video games, and eat food tonight. God damn it.
Yeah, I'm gonna do all those things. But I'm also gonna fucking have to do that thing. It's already did part of it.
This is Elaine, or what is it? Is it Eleanor or Elaine? What is her name?
Elaine.
Okay.
I was right.
It has to be Elaine.
I think
right?
I said Eileen.
You said Eileen. You were very close.
Yeah, whatever. It's definitely Elaine.
And us together, that made her name.
It's true. You combine the best parts of us.
She's aging gracefully.
She is aging gracefully.
She's aging like E.T. What do you mean?
That shit ain't graceful at all.
She needs some lotion, or that, or she needs to join Bohemian Grove.
Please don't kill me.
I did nothing to deserve this.
She, that fucking.
Uh-oh. It's time to leave.
Narc.
Goodbye, podcast.
It's been great. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you as always for joining us. I've been one of your co-hosts, Dareboy, joined by
Polar Reg.
And-
I forgot we're doing that. Jeff Grizzly.
and very special guest.
Panda Mike.
Thank you as always for joining us. We hope
Dude,
you'll
we
hear
should've
from
gone
us soon.
Chinese, man.
Goodbye.
Bye.